Hello everybody. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Put a 1 in the chat and I'm going to test the delay. But it seems like we've got excellent condition, excellent frame rate. I've just killed the iPad apparently. There we go. Let me just get that cable sorted. um, okay, stay. That should work. Awesome. That's normal delay. We don't have a 20-minute lag like last time, which was so surreal, asking you guys to put a 5 in the chat and 20 minutes later waiting for it to happen. So I don't actually know what we're drawing today. So put your suggestions in there. I might pick one of them. I'm not sure, but let's see what you've got for ideas, and I'll do a couple of hellos. So we have hello to Minecraft Transformers. Appreciate the 3 likes that you got me. Hello to Ark, Keegan, Red Knight, and Marin so far. I've Red Knight 775 AI Transformers. Angelic Demon, my take on one. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Need for Speed. I'm not too bad. I've just gotten back in. As you can probably hear by the cracking sound, I've got plenty of water to drink. Marin, how would I draw Need for Speed? They're cards. That'd be an interesting one. I'm not sure if I should do that or do something like Pokemon or Power World related. I did watch Godzilla Kong, The New Empire, if any of you guys have seen it. Apparently my stream's bitrate is lower than recommended, but higher than before. So I'm hoping things will work out nicely. Let's go back to my sketching pencil and colours. Let's just make sure my brushes are the right sizes. So I'm hoping that's not... Yeah, cool, that's not lagging behind. Transformers shows that yes, Transformers 1, that is true. That is out, and there are some plans I've got for potential Transformer content happening. Ark just drew a Angelic Demon Mother, and you'd like to see my take on it. Interesting. Ooh! Detective Elise Mazda from Gargoyles. That's an interesting one. Is that Pro? Okay, I'll tell you what. First, we'll find what we want to turn them into, so I'll put that in the chat. So I'm going to start a poll. So we are going to have Transformer. Okay, these are the options for what we're going to turn something into, and I'll let that run for a bit. I appreciate my face isn't on screen at the moment. I haven't set up the camera as such just yet. Potentially I could bring myself back. Do you guys want to see my ugly mug on screen, or do you want it to... we do, because if I turn something into whatever I turn it into, then it's going to be interesting. Let's just load up my references for stuff. Red Knight says, I have updated some of my OC Dr. Virus, like his attack moves and ultimate move, and given them some cool move names. That's nice. Is the list of his abilities still like half a page long? Because he's got a lot of abilities, which is pretty cool, but also hard to narrow down. I appreciate that, Minecraft. I appreciate you only voting once. That's my Moses. pin. I basically got a Discord, not Discord, a Pinterest artboard that's private with a load of dragon artwork on there for inspiration. What type of things the dragons to draw for poses. Tegan has put a little sketch together, so we've got. Let's read this out of the characters. You will fall by my paw. Why can't I stay hands? I don't know. You don't have hands. You technically have paws. Be quite cool. Let's see what we've got. YouTube's told me about my live stream 5 minutes or so after I started my live stream. At least the notifications are going out. I haven't seen Transformers 1 trailer yet because they spoiled it too much. Oh, because they spoiled too much. Actually, the trailer doesn't give you much of the main storyline. It's just got some funny bits in it, which is quite cool. It's got a gist. The trailer I saw was really good. So that's not too bad. Okay, so it looks like we're going to do a dragon, which is awesome. So maybe we need to decide. Oh, it's on 95% discount. Awesome. So now I need to figure out what I'm going to turn into a dragon. What could we do as a dragon? Because that's one, and I'm going to end the poll there. So, a dragon transform. Oh, I like that. I like that. Combine the two, we can turn one of these dragons into a transformer. We can make our own transformer. Oh, yeah. Nice. An angel dragon. That's cool, Marin. I don't have a PlayStation, but that's amazing for anybody who does. Let me just open. I have a Transformer thing as well, so it'd be quite cool. I've been doing a lot on the channel. I've got quite a lot of saved pins, so we're going to be doing a. I'm not doing Megatron as a dragon though. Red Knight. Megatron as a dragon is already been done as dinosaurs and dragons before. If I do it, I'm making my own new one up. I just need to look at the Gen 1 style of art for stuff, because, well, actually, it wouldn't be more Gen 1. Maybe it would be more Gundam. Let me have a figure out. Hang on. Hey nerd, how's it going? We could go the bunny shark route and turn a demon into a dragon and Beast Wars better my transformer. Oh, we could go the bunny shark route, but I don't think I've got long enough to do that. Pop did a transformer dragon, didn't he? Which looked pretty cool. He drew a dragon, then he drew a transformer version. And then he drew it like it was more like a Gundam style, wasn't it? Where is it? Is it in his book? Is there a reference in his book to that awesome picture he did as a dragon? I'm sure he must have put it in here. It's one of his best ones. I don't think it's in here. Popcross, volume 2 of your book, if you're watching, you need to put your Gundam dragon in here. I'm sure it was, but I can't see it at the moment. Soundwave as a dragon. Ooh. That sounds like a pretty cool idea. I can't see it in here. He's got all these cool dragons, and the one that I want to use as a reference, I can't see anyone. It's probably the exact same thing. I just think it had a rather cool pose. I'm actually blind. He didn't put it in here. I'm looking for something that's not in here. He's got cool dragon poses, which is quite cool. Yes. It's rather interesting to see. What else have we got? What to draw for you to draw in my stream? Ooh, I think you should draw your angelic dragon, or dragon angel. I think if you're saying about drawing one, you should probably do one as well. I can't guarantee I'm doing it, but you should draw that idea. That concept's pretty cool. Okay, it's not, so that's fine. I don't have a direct reference. Because I think it's funny, a coffee mug as a dragon. Oh, that would be more like a Phobia's dragon. Minecraft features a dragon. It's just an idea. Or actually, that's not a bad idea for a series. There, that is a genius idea for a series. I don't have anything to jot it down. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to jot that down because that's pretty cool. Me. Nope, not coming. Going into video suggestions. Mobs as dragons. I'm getting as good as Kingpin at this. I'm like 10 minutes in and I haven't started drawing anything. I'm doing amazing at it. Percy Jackson as a dragon. Oh yeah, I didn't watch it. Biology terms as a dragon. I like the Transformer dragon, like having it as a Transformer, but what do we base it as on? There's a lot of cool designs, but it's like I like the idea of Transformer dragon, or maybe we should just turn something popular into a dragon. So we're doing a dragon, which is cool. I do multi-headed dragon transformer. Oh, Minecraft, you know how to tempt me or something. But okay, Marin, I will catch you if you jump in and out the stream, and we are going to start with a dragon. So first, I guess if I want to transform a dragon, I need a cool a standard transformer pose. So let's get a transformer pose going. I have a transformer folder of poses. I'm going to look for a decent pose for a transformer. Could be a dragon. It's probably not going to be exactly Gen 1. It's probably going to have some curved bits on them and stuff. It's going to be insane. But I want him to be in robot form, I think, if we're going to do it. SCP as dragons. That could be a cool one. We've also got Phobias of Dragons as a series, which is quite cool. So, let me also just update something a second, guys. Yeah, we're going to be drawing a Transformer Dragon. I've changed the stream to be that, which is quite cool. Is that all I can edit on that one? Oh no, I can edit more. Cool, give me a second. Balan is a dragon? I think that you do not know who Balan is. I've heard the name before, I can't remember what it's from, but yeah. Starscream is a dragon. Now, I don't think I'm going to do an existing Gen 1 as a dragon. I think I will create our own dragon, and I do like this pose by Perceptor. So I'm going to take Perceptor's initial pose as a Gen 1 Transformer, and I'm going to start basically working on it. So we've got the Jetfire's pose is quite simple as well, but this kind of Gen 1 pose gives the head, yeah, and obviously we're going to have our Gen 1 style face here, so that's fine. He's multi-headed dragon, so he could have a single head here, but he could have a multi-dragon head, which would be quite cool if we do it. D&D Tiamat dragon with a Gen 1 Dinobot colours. If you'd suggested at the start, I would have done that Minecraft, but I've started this now, so we're going to see what I come up with. Hey Kingpin, how's it going? I'm drawing a Transformer, and I'm going to turn him into a dragon. Gen 1 style, of course, because, you know, I am old school. I like my Gen 1 Transformers, so we'll go with that, and we'll work through it. Maybe I'll get the expression sheet out and we'll do a random face on him later. Those are normally like that. Chest pieces, because Jim won't have these like huge square chests. They are definitely robots in disguise. King says, could there be an experiment Spider-Man? Because the one losing some close to, because with the losing someone close to them event, it could be that they lost the scientist that was the friend. Yes, in the multiverse there are some of them that are based off of experiments, really. So, you know, some of the Spider-Men aren't. I mean, Miles Morales technically isn't meant to be. It's like an experiment that escaped its dimension. So, in fact, most of the Spider-Man origin stories are experiments, because someone's experimenting with a radioactive spider or working on it, and then it creates the creates it all. I'm screwing this up as an upward poster, but I think actually maybe I want to. Do we want it as that way? Maybe that's going to be better to show wings and stuff. We'll do it this way for now, and then we'll tweak it if we need to a bit later. The nice thing about this is because Gen 1's mainly blocks, it doesn't take much to draw the bits and the angles that you want. They can be, for the most part, pretty easy to do. And the fingers always come out the back here, which is really nice. This hand come down here a bit. I'm gonna take a different pose for the hand. So I'm gonna take the huge Gen 1 type arm style here, and block that back. Be this way type thing. It's gonna be huge. That might become bigger like a Dinobot in the end. But because it's forwards a bit more, it's gonna look a bit more out of whack in the perspective. Because I've got to give him wings as well, which would be quite cool. Can I give you poses for dragons? Go on Pinterest and search dragon poses and you'll see tons of them. I can't actually give you a dragon pose currently because I don't actually have one on screen and I haven't got it shared. I accidentally deleted one of my SE Lite. I actually accidentally deleted my streaming software. So I'm using OBS instead of the additional plugin. I can't seem to download that one again, which is a bit annoying, but on the plus side it seems to be working. Oh, also guys, Popcross is doing his Vigilance series, individual artworks over a couple of days as stuff. So I have a question for you, which I was thinking of doing on my channel for a while anyway. Do you want 3 or 4 artworks in a video, or do you want me to release 3 or 4 videos in the week that are continuing? So maybe a video drop on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday, and I'll do a live stream on another day, or it'll be like a Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday it drops, and the live stream's on a Monday or a Friday, depending on how it goes that week. And it'll be a 15-minute one with just around that one character, and then it'll be a continuation story that drops another day. Because I quite like that idea, and it's an easy way to do more content for you guys with one artwork, but it's also a way of doing it so that there's a constant, you know, I can knock out 3 videos in effect in one go, which would be quite cool. But obviously it depends on what people want to see. Just an idea. I might stick it in the community tab. I'm just trying to gauge a feel for it for now, just see what people are interested in. Because I've been thinking about the idea of trying to drop them into like 5-minute shorts anyway, if I do it free in a video. But if I do a longer video, I can make shorts and stuff. If you had 3 videos to watch, you'd be overwhelmed. No, that's fine. just trying to work out how I can best make things work long term, type thing. But that's fine. It's just an idea. I don't know if it's going to actually happen currently. It's not planned in to happen. It's just one of those ones where it's like, well, let's see how it goes. So I'm assuming the wings for the dragon will probably be similar to like. I'll drop that down. I'm gonna do them on the new legs. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kingpin. I might mix it up a bit then. So if I cut them into smaller segments and then put them together as one video, but I drop them off, I can make smaller dropped videos for it. It won't be a minute like a short. The shorts can be a teaser from it. But I'm just thinking of ways to make it so that if I'm drawing and doing a video, maybe I can drop it in bite-sized chunks for people. Well, it's not exactly Perceptor and Beast Wars. I get what you mean, because I used them as a base, but I am looking for wings. Let's just look at that image. Not gonna lie, I am having a look at Popcross's way of doing his Transformers wings when he's done with dragons. So he's made them interesting. Okay, that's quite cool. What he's done for them. Okay, I'm not going to search because I know he used it as a basis for him. But yeah, Gundam wings. They are always the best type of wings to put on a mech. So they always look absolutely insane. Yeah, standard Gundam wing style would work really well. They're almost kind of like angelic wings in a sense, and I will block these out and work on making them all the same. So it's almost like an angelic wing, but they do work so cool when they're done. And they always have like these bits that go the other way as well, partway through. And they just always look so cool, the Gundam wings. So just take a few concept bits out of that. And just bring him to life as a Gundam wing style. I mean, it'll take me a while to draw the actual wings better for a Gundam style, but you know. I want to say Gangman style instead of Gundam style. Transformers, robots in open Gangman style. Don't. That'll be the new trailer and short going, which will be quite cool. So these are going to have a smaller bit here actually, and then they come out more into the wing style down here, which will be mechy bits here and there, which is fine. He's got that. He's got to have a tail too, because he's a Transformer. He's got to have something on the tail. Usually they tend to put them on the arms, but I would like his tail. I don't know, not sure about the spear. I'll actually give him a robotic tail. Emphasize the dragon part of it. Even though it's Gen 1, it's going to be quite cool for them to have a bit of a robot tail. And I should probably use a perspective grid for this a bit more, but you know. I'm just having fun with this, a bit free-handy to give it a bit more style on it. For his tail there. Which is quite cool. And dragon head. Do we make this the dragon head down here with the eyes? Or his arm can be the dragon head open wide? What do you guys think? I know the streams might lag slightly a bit. Yeah, a Ganga Dragon Star. Yeah. Alright, that's not a problem. Just draw the dragon, take your time on it, and drop it in Discord when you're done. I'll have a look when I'm free to look at it. I can't always look at the Discord or reply to you guys all the time with work and stuff, so it'll be quite cool. Red Knight, can't wait for next month. It will be your birthday. Yes, it's the is it the 29th of May I've got in my head that you said, or the 25th? I got 29th of May in my head. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but early congratulations for your birthday on that one. No matter how old that you get, you're still staying kids no matter how old you get in. Yeah, I like the fact that it doesn't matter how old I'm getting, I'm literally just insane anyway. Big kid at heart completely. Like his head is a dragon jetpack. That'd be quite cool. Because Grimlocks comes down onto his jet behind him. It does come behind him, like behind there. So these come here. Grimlock's dragon head, the Dinobot heads come behind them, which is fine, but kind of figuring it out. I didn't decide if we had multiple heads on this dragon, actually, this Transformer. So we're making our own one. We need a name as well. We need a name. So put your names in the chat, because we do need a name of what we're going to do for this Transformer. It'll be quite cool, but we need to figure it out. Also, whoever's out there, if you haven't already liked the video, if you can, it helps out a lot. My shameless plug. And yeah, if you like Transformers, I will be doing a Transformer video in May, and I'm also bringing back, it'll be one of the two, either Yu-Gi-Oh cards as SCPs, Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, or Phobias as dragons, but I'm not telling you which one it is. I already know, but I'm not telling you. Dragon head for the hand too, much like Beast Wars Megatron. Yeah, I was thinking that. Draketron, that's an interesting concept. I think he needs kind of like the extra leg bits coming out here, maybe. You know, like the beast bit, maybe I should do his extra legs coming out the side. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I did that on a different layer, didn't I? So let's merge that down now that we've got that. So we can reposition him slightly. Figure out where his dragon head's going to be. In fact, this is where... Don't worry, I knocked the cable. It's fine. It will come back in a second, guys. I literally knocked the cable with my arm that I've been using. Oh, thank you so much, Minecraft Transformers, for gifting a membership. And Fenir Kazel, if you're in the stream, congratulations on getting a membership. And don't forget to thank Minecraft Transformers. What colour is it going to be? I'm not sure. I don't know if he's an Autobot or Decepticon. Dragons are the bomb! Dracoton Rex, maybe. You don't watch Transformers, so you don't know how their names go. No, that's fine. That's not a bad idea. And it is on the 29th. Ah, see, I do have a good memory. Kind of. Right, I'm going to use a dinosaur head for the basis. Minecraft, another gift. Oh my god, thank you so much. Completely appreciate it, and I'll get you back with a couple of gifts at some point. Mary Carmen Geronimo, congratulations on becoming a new member to the channel. If you are on the live, say thanks to Minecraft Transformers. If you're not, then yep. Hope you just drop it in on a comment or something when you realise, or enjoy the content when I do drop some member stuff coming up this year. Justin, hey Dempsey, did you see that Transformer 1 trailer? Also the new Deadpool and Wolverine trailer that came out today. I haven't seen the new trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. I will confess I have not seen that yet. However, I'm going to have to draw this separately, hang on. Because I want to draw the head of a Gen 1 Dinobot, and I need to get the rough bit. Basically, dragons and dinosaurs have very similar heads in design. So, I'm going to take Grimlock's head, and I'm going to tweak it slightly. Because, you know, plagiarism's best when it's using a reference. And I've also stated I'm using the Grimlock artwork from the original Transformers weaknesses spreadsheet thing that's been done. The one I'm using is from transformersoftheday.blogspot.com is where the image comes from, but I'm using Pinterest to view it, and it is of Grimlock the Dinobot, which is awesome. Ben, it says, Dempsey, is that a Xenomorph Slenderman breaking into your house? No, because that's creepy. But actually that would be a cool idea for a video, maybe. Xenomorph horror characters. I don't think I've watched the Life from Space one. I have the one that I watched showed quite a cool set stuff for it, which is really good. But yeah, let's just shrink that down a bit. I will change the perspective of this, so this is going to look really weird in a minute, because I am looking to change the perspective of this slightly. And it's like the kind of for the angle aspect of this, so this is going to be really interesting. They really outdid themselves with this one though. It's really quite cool how they've drawn Grimlock. The whole concept of the head. And that one comes there, and he's got his eye here. And he's got a bit that comes up around the eye there. I'm changing the angle, so we're going to see that part of it. We're going to see another part of an eye there. Slightly. I love changing the angle. Oh guys, just so you know also, if you like Transformers, as I said, it's anybody new jumping into the stream, I will be doing a Transformer related video in May, guaranteed. I haven't decided which it's going to be, but there will be one. And I'm also doing possibly a Phobias of Dragons or a Yu-Gi-Oh! SCPs video in May. Because we have a video this Friday dropping, which you guys voted for. It's Godzilla Monsters of X-Men, and Monday is planned to be the community redraw, trying to get it done this month. So it is quite cool, and it will be quite interesting to watch all that happen. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. And I do like doing the Gen 1 style of Transformers something, because it just, I don't know, there's something cool about the robot style of a Gen 1 Transformer still looking quite robotic when they're dragons. I appreciate, you know, there are ones that look not quite so elegant, but I'm thinking if I do this and then I just erase that part behind it, that works quite cool actually. I quite like that. We'll just tweak his arm at the back a little bit to be nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Draconis Decepticon. Oh, you want him to be Decepticon? Interesting. They did, Justin, in the trailer. They explained that it's a legendary skill that was lost, and they learnt it when they found the place that they thought was long forgotten exploring. In the trailer I watched. So that's the general gist of it. And then they can transform, but they're not used to transforming, so it's a little bit weird. They struggle to transform, which is quite a cool concept, in all fairness. But also, it's going to be a case of potentially that's good. I know they're doing the story before the Cybertron Wars, so before Prime and Megatron became enemies instead of allies, which is part of the lore. But it's always weird when I watch that, or I watch like Transformers Earthspark or one of the modern ones, when Megatron's a good guy when he shows up. It's like, kind of a bit weird. But anyway, let's put some details on this. I want a decent Transformers headshot, and then we can quickly get a decent face on the Transformer. If we can do that, then it'll be. At this angle, he's going to have a bit that comes down along up, in there. Definitely got a in here. He's going to have the usual Transformer nose, then he's going to have a Transformer. That bit there. That's going to be diagonal out and back in, because that's how those things work. And I always have like this for a Gen 1 Transformer. It's almost Megatron style in his head there, actually. I'm going to tweak that a little bit in a minute. That's looking too Megatron. I'm going to tweak it to have a different style of look for part of it. perhaps that's going to have some a bit like a, I don't know, I can give him some dragon style fins on his head or something, you know, got spikes. Try and separate it out a bit more from a Megatron style. I mean, I know they've all got similar styles and they all kind of look a bit like Megatron in their designs, but his face was screaming Megatron to me, so I'll tweak some in that. Go there, he's got a bit of square head. Also needs to have his neck come in with a few parts. The trick with the Transformers one isn't actually, you don't need lots of detail. Koi! Congratulations to be a member for 13 months. Lucky 13. Yeah, in fact, 13 is my lucky number, so I can completely relate to that. That's awesome, being a member for that long. Quick question, Koi. Are you potentially leafling later? We need to get past that. Ed Draws, hello. I'm good. How are you? And I'm glad you can get into near the start of the stream. Yeah, but thank you so much in Minecraft again for the memberships earlier. That was absolutely amazing. I do appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys when you just show up, to be honest. You don't have to do membership gifts, but I know Koi and Minecraft do from time to time, and I completely appreciate it. And you know, you both know I'll get you back. We got each other's backs in this YouTube creator universe that we do. So we've got that as a dragon head. We've got that arm. We've got like, I can actually probably make them more claw style actually, because Grimlock's got kind of dino got claw bits anyway, so we'll make them more pointed. They come down. Koi, thank you so much for gifting the membership. You know you don't have to, but I do appreciate it. And congratulations to Maya Calixto. If you're in the stream, be sure to thank Koi Fish Gaming for his membership. And also Minecraft Transformers, you've done another membership. It's amazing, thank you so much. And that's Rekka Lawson. Be sure to thank Minecraft Transformers as well. And I will post some members only content for artwork. I'm going to be doing a couple drawings or something in May, around the start, or if I do a couple just random sketches and drawings when work on them. I'm going to do one or two potentially if I get a chance to, and sort that out, which would be absolutely amazing to just kind of like drop that in from here to there. Okay, I think that's almost it. His chest, I think his chest needs to, I know it's a standard Transformer bit, but I kind of want to do a, I kind of feel he needs something that looks more like a lizard on his chest. You know, more like the shape of like the belly bits that come down from the dragons on his chest a bit. It's weird doing a Gen 1 design because they're not always the most straightforward to do a concept on, or to do something on that works really well, because they're quite blocky, so getting the concept of how they move down, it's always quite fun. But I think that'll do. So what we're going to do is merge them together, duplicate that so it's darker, and merge that down, which seems a bit daft, but it gives me a bit more visibility when I drop it down in the layer. That's going to be for ink, so we're going to lock that one out, and we're going to start inking this. Now, I do want a solid line, but I do also like this pencil. We're doing straight lines, so that's quite nice. Do we use that one, or do we go to my comic inker and we use solid? Is nice though. You know what? I'll use the technical pencil flat. I'll go for it this time. Yep, we'll use that one. Justin, John Wick himself is Shadow the Hedgehog. Wait, is Keanu Reeves doing Shadow the Hedgehog in the next Sonic movie? Or are we just saying that would be pretty cool? No, he's there, Koi. I will be looking at it in a couple months to get a PC for the gaming side of things, definitely. And I look forward to doing it. We've got to get rid of that through that day on Artifice. And you guys want to see Lethal Company monsters as Transformers in a video? Because I think that'd be amazing. Oh, so you want me to say is the moniker something? Okay. Oh, I get you. Nixon, darling, who wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning for Transformers content? Transformers content? Tweaks it slightly, but yeah. And Minecraft, I appreciate that. As he says, smash the like button. Really helps us out, or so they tell us anyway. Apparently it's supposed to help us, creators out if you guys smash the like button. So, if you can, it's much appreciated. It's free, and it's the best way to show some support. Even if you just like a bit of content from the channel, or you just want to feel like you just want to help a creator out who's not quite that well known yet. You look at my sub count and go, he's quite well known. No, I'm still a small channel. I'm still an itty bitty channel. In this big content, YouTube content space, infinite possibilities, itty bitty channel space. Oh my god, I need to do a meme for that. That'll be amazing. Yeah, guys, as you might have noticed, I'm a lot more... I don't know if it's talkative, energetic, or whatever on stream lately, but I'm a lot more just... Yeah. I think I'm just chilling more. I'm just like... enjoying things a bit more. I'm feeling good lately. It's been a while, but I'm feeling good. Life, touch wood. Life's feeling a little bit good at the moment. Maybe put some samurai armor onto it. I don't know. Dragon that turns into a samurai. That's a really good concept, actually. That's really good concept. I just don't know how I would quite do that completely. Interesting. That is a really good idea, Red Knight. I think I might actually save that for a Transformer video. That seems like a really good idea. Transformer Samurais. Power Ranger Samurais as just Transformers. Ed's chilling, enjoying watching the artwork in progress. Appreciate that, Ed. If you guys have got any questions about how I do stuff artwork-wise, let me know. I mean, I know these aren't perfect for the illustrations, but they're enough on here to be able to do what I need to do on these, which is quite cool. Also, I'm planning some updates later on in the year. There's some stuff I really want to do, which, if I can get around to do them, would be amazing. But they're surprises for later on. Welcome back, Maureen. Is he? Oh my god, if that's serious, that's going to be amazing. Oh wait, are you drawing Shadow? It's John Wick, and do I go with a long body or short body? Have you seen mine drawn of the my drawing of the Angelic Dragon? I haven't of the Angelic Demon. Sorry, I haven't seen it unless it's that white one. I might have seen it briefly. In all fairness, because I do a 9 to 5 job in the week, in the daytime, I don't always get a chance to jump on Discord until evenings or the next day, and I do need to catch up some of the art. I've seen some of them, and some of your artwork you've put in there is amazing. I really love it, the concepts and what you do, and a lot of other people as well that I've put in there. They are absolutely amazing as well. I have to say, I'm really enjoying how they look. Okay, so let's colour that in, because I will be manually colouring the dark bits in. I want to see how this kind of like ink pencil works, because it's more uniformed for the size and line weight, which I think will probably work better on a Transformer. Having that more uniformed shape really does help out quite a bit. Come on, give me the eraser. Making the most out of my hotkey keypad for the iPad by Pen Tips. I'm glad I got that right, because it's written right in front of me. If I hadn't, I'd have felt like a complete idiot. But this is where we get to add the details, and those Transformers are quite... Gen 1 Transformers are probably the best to draw, in my opinion. They're more blocky. I do like the organic version of some Transformers that you can do, but it is nice to have a... I don't know, it just feels nice to have a bit of a blocky design on something. In fact, that needs erasing there. I do like the snap to grid that you get on the iPad. It's very, very nice functionality and feature. That's really cool. Let's see what else we've missed. In Sonic 3, awesome. And Maureen's out again. Okay, see you in a bit, Maureen. Justin says, who watches the Samurai channel at 1 in the morning? Cecilia Knitz, 1 in the morning. Oh, is that Demonica saying that again, looking at the things? Oh no, that's just your membership level. Oh yeah, I forgot I had those. All the errand files and stuff, I thought people were just putting them into chat on stuff, but no, it's your membership levels, it ties in with stuff. Oh my god, I need to update those emojis. Oh, the icons at some point. Definitely need to update them. That needs to go along here, so that's going to come out that way. I know some bits aren't perfect, but that's how it's going to kind of roll for now. It's going to roll out. But because this is a transformer, and we're live, so I can zoom in more. That's why the live... Kingpin, are you still there? I'm going to answer your question that you asked the other day. So, if you're still there, let me know in the chat, and then I'll answer your question in more detail about the difference between lives and videos and why it feels so different. I figured out a key feature. You're here, cool. So, the key difference between lives and our videos is we can zoom in. We're not constrained by making it not zoom in and out jarring when we speed it up. So we can put more details in on the artwork and produce better artwork in the lives than when we normally do a video because of time constraints. Same amount of time, it's difficult to do. Obviously, it depends on your setup, but you know, for me with the iPad, it's a lot easier to zoom in. It's only about like A4 sheet of paper. That is the biggest difference, and that's why it feels so surreal and weird when we're drawing half the time, because we are literally doing that. It is a case of it's a bit surreal, but it works out that way. And hopefully that answers your question in a bit more detail about, you know, why we were trying to figure out what, you know, why lives feel somewhat different. It's because of that we can actually get more detail in, which means our lives sometimes look a lot better than our normal artwork we do, because we of our recording schedules when we work a full-time job and stuff, or a part-time job, which is quite cool. But yeah, anyway, sidetracking, let's go back up to the chat and see what I've missed. So, Minecraft Transformer says, the more comfortable he gets, the more the green screen of Doom comes back in. Did it come back? Wait, did it come back? Seriously? Have we had the green screen of Doom? Don't scare me. Oh, Minecraft, you made me... You scared me. Oh, I was thinking it shouldn't have come back, because if it comes back, I pull the cable out, we get Nexum shot. I'm gonna put a different background on certain streams. I'm gonna have a couple of them, and drop them in, which will be quite interesting. So this is going to be here. This is over here for this one. Put that down here. Yeah, I fell for it, Minecraft. You actually got me that time, so I hope you're laughing at me. You don't have to retract the message, Minecraft. It's fine. I've read it already now. But yes, yeah. Uh, that white one, I did see it briefly. It looked quite cool, but I'll look at it a bit more detail tomorrow. Because for me, it's like 10:20 in the evening. By the time I do this and play a bit later on with back up with a gang. Oh, we got a gang. I have some friends to play with. They just live across the pond. A long way across the pond. If I throw a stone, do you reckon I can skip it from here to Canada? What do you reckon, Koi? Do you reckon I can skip a stone from Britain to Canada? If it goes into your window, it's not me, honest. I'm not going to be violent or anything. Random comment. I just realised how that sounded. I kind of want these to have something to them. That perspective's wrong on this side. That's a completely kicked out, dumbass perspective. There we go. You know when you look at something and it looks just wrong, and then you look at something, that still looks wrong. Why is that wrong? Ah, that's why that's wrong. Because in perspective, that still goes up to there. But that comes straight down there. Which is why that looks a bit wrong. And that end bit is actually going to be slightly up-angled. Why don't add during the stream and love your style? Can you give an idea of a name for an angelic demon? I always thought if I was going to do an angel demon character, I'll let you use this name. I wanted to call it Akuma Tenchi. Akuma is demon in Japanese, and Tenchi is angel. So Akuma Tenchi was literally a demonic angel, a demon angel. So Akuma Tenchi. That's A-K-U-M-A. Actually, I'll do it phonetically. So the first letter of each of these words. That's Alpha Kilo Uniform Mike Alpha, and then it's Tango Echo November Sierra Hotel Indigo. Hey, sweet America! Glad you can come to the stream. It's been a while since you managed to get into a stream. I started a bit earlier, but yeah, you started showing up again, so yeah, it's nice to see you. How are things going? Hang on, I'll put it in there for you. This is how you spell it. That's how you spell it. Actually, I should have put IT for that's how you spell it, shouldn't I? I missed the classic joke. Justin challenged me to do for my next Transformers drawing the style of Transformers animated. No, I will not do that because I am not planning to do a Transformers drawing in that style, in all fairness. I would much rather do a Transformers drawing that's either Gen 1 or make it more organic style for Transformers, right? Personal preference there, nothing against it, just I don't like Transformers animated weird style. I have drawn it before on a commission, that's different. If there's a commission, I have happily drawn the Transformers animated style Grimlock and Optimus Prime for someone for their kid's birthday before, and that is on the channel way back. So I have kind of done that before, but I am not just going to go out and draw it, if that makes sense for me. I am sorry, but that's not going to happen. Wait, how did I get that too high? That needs to come that way and go that way. Erase that line. That'll make that look better. Oh, Tegan's got another sketch, which is going to be interesting. So let's have a look. A big fight between Loki and, you forgot what they were called, the side characters.
Oh, what you mean, like Krampus or Dr. N virus and stuff? A random hero. Okay. So the side characters. Why are we here? No idea. Want some popcorn? Where did you get that from? Magic? Quite cool. Ed Draws has a question. So, any tips on doing art on YouTube? My art is okay. Hesitant to share my art. Looking for a creative space to create. More than half the time, I don't know what to create. Okay. So starting tips is, it doesn't matter if you're a bit nervous about sharing your art. It's very difficult, this, and I will state this very clearly. It's a weird life lesson, but there will always be someone who will criticize your art. It sucks, but there always is. However, the art community is also a lovely place, and art is subjective. It doesn't matter your skill level. If you don't think you can draw as well as I draw, for example, I know I can't draw as well as some of the other people I see on YouTube that I follow. It doesn't matter. Upload a video, see how it does, and just keep uploading videos. It's literally a case of do it. Your art will improve the more you're doing it. Set to a schedule that works for you. I do a live stream and a video a week where I can. I usually keep to that, but burnout with real life stuff does happen, and I do have to shift the schedule a bit, which I'm grateful you guys are so understanding on that when I say about it in videos. But also, do a schedule that works for you. You could upload once a week. You could do it as a short, a time-lapse version if you're drawing as a short. Just do a channel of shorts, and they're 10 seconds long. 15 seconds long, roughly the sweet spot, if you're doing that. You have a time-lapse in vertical format, you drop that out, and you just drop it on social media. Not a problem if you want to do that. That can then be done on Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok, YouTube. The same video can be dropped if you do it you do it on your record it first and then upload it to all these different sites. It is a big thing to upload your first video, and it is nerve-wracking whether you do any talking over it or you just have music. If you're just starting out, just do it as a short, okay? If you want to test the waters, do your artwork as a time-lapse or a short recording if you're doing it. Put a bit of trending music on it from YouTube Shorts, drop it, and drop one a week if that suits you, or or do a load, stockpile them up, and then drop one or two a week, and then you can schedule them ahead. Test the waters, and if you want to do more long form and do something that hasn't got music on it, and do something that storytelling, like me, Kingpin, Pop Cross, Nerd Comics, Night of Arcane, all of the artist collab group, then yeah, do that and just build it up and work one video at a time. As I say, it's difficult to know what to do, and if you want to do something, jump on trending characters. So currently we've got The Amazing Digital Circus has an episode coming at the start of May. We've got the Transformers trailer dropped. Godzilla and Kong is still quite big. The Ghostbuster movie dropped. We've got Deadpool and Wolverine trailers that are dropping. Murder Drones recently dropped. Hell of a Boss is doing massively well at the moment. Same as Habs in a Hotel. Even if you just draw the characters, and put some of their theme music over it or something, and just tag those series in what you're doing, that's trialing the waters, and just give that a go. Don't be afraid to do it. The hardest step is doing it. Once you've uploaded one video, and then done the second video, done the third video, keep going with it. But as soon as you've uploaded like 10 videos, you'll be like, oh, I can do this now. By the time you get to 100 and you improve something each time, or you're trying to improve it each time, you'll be like, oh, I'm getting really good at this, and your art will progress. It's just very, very difficult to kind of just figure it out. Wait, hang on. You've looked at his channel and some of his old videos have over 1 million views. Ed Draws, have you got any tips for me? I think you've probably got that. I think you've got the same thing I've got as an artist. And as much as being artists, we are perfectionists. We see the flaws in our own work. Somebody will look at it and go, oh my god, that's amazing. And we'll be like, It's okay. I can see the flaws here, 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 and here. By the sounds of things. But yeah, I say just give it a go, upload it. You know, if you're hesitant to share your art and you feel it's not as good as your art, just upload it and make the next one better. It's probably the short of it. That was not a pun. Most of his videos are 7 to 15 plus years old. Well, your art style may have changed since then, so it's still fine to drop the videos out and to, you know, do that. I mean, just go for it. Is the best advice. Just literally upload some, go for it. If you really are unsure of it and you've got, you know, you want to start fresh, you don't want your old channel, create a brand new channel and just go straight from that. Literally, just do that and start from that. It's entirely up to you because you've got that gap of older videos to new videos. Literally, just maybe create another channel, keep the old one there because you can have multiple YouTube channels. Create a brand new channel, upload your new content to that, and go for it. Sweet America, I will get to you in just a little bit. I haven't had a chance to get down to it. But I will get to it shortly. I'm just answering Ed's question and jumping down. But yeah, okay. So I'm going to move on to that. But if that's helped Ed, hopefully Ed draws. Hopefully that's great. It's my advice is just go for it. Just you will regret it if you don't. Yeah, literally, if you haven't posted any videos before or anything, just go for it. Literally, it depends if you've got a channel or you haven't got a channel before, but just go for it. Anybody starting out on YouTube, I'm going to be completely brutally honest. Your first 10 to 100 videos are probably going to be crap unless you've done this before. It's universal. Okay, Red Knight. We will see you next time. Thank you for joining the stream. But Ed Draws, literally, your first 10 to 100 videos you'll probably feel they're absolutely crap. In all fairness, I do my older videos. Some of them I don't have on there. Other ones I do. I feel sometimes that they are absolutely crap. They're not. They are really good. Some people see them and they're like, "Oh my god, this artwork's really good." Well, how did I get a dotted? I got a dotted. I must have hit a dotted line thing on my edit line. What can I do with this? I don't know how I got that dotted line. That's pretty cool. Sorry, sidetrack. Yeah, just go for it. Literally, my first videos were bad, but there's no harm in you dropping a couple shorts, time lapses of it with just some music and just see how it goes. So yeah, that's my best advice if you want to kind of like figure it out. If you are on the Discord or jump on the Discord, if you want any of it written down or tips and stuff or links to stuff for tips, let me know. I can share some links out on the Discord. I might share the YouTube Creators Discord out, actually, if anybody wants to take YouTube seriously. We'll see. But yeah. Okay, so Red says maybe make him as one of your narrators for your Transformer drawing. He's not going to be one of my narrators as Transformer, Red Knight. I know you've just gone, but yeah, we'll see what we do on that one. No, I didn't get to your question, Sweet America. I'm going to do it now. Have you ever heard? Sorry, do you? I suppose it's. Do you know the anime character named Kumagawa? That's not how you spell his name, but do you know who he is? Kumagawa. Is he from Kurano Basket by any chance? I've watched so many animes and their names get reused so many times. So if you name the series he's from, I can tell you if I know it or not. Let's go on that one. A Xenomorph Bionite breaking into my house. Oh, if he's breaking into my house, I'm going to become part Xenomorph. I've been keeping up with his Bionite stories. I've got to watch the latest one though tomorrow, but that's my favourite part of his Vigilante series. It's the Bionites. They are amazing. So I know Gen 1 doesn't have many servo stuff, but I am dropping in a circular servo bit in his art because I like the concept of the circular bits, even if they're not quite circular. That's going to come that way a little bit. on that way for what I want to do. Back in there. Bit that comes along here. Back there. Kind of like a joint bit. Your Angelic Dragon looks bad. Draw it, come back to it later, refine it, look at some reference pictures and work on it. I've done drawings that look really bad and ditched them. In fact, I started the Gambit and Rogue pictures from the last X-Men D&D characters about 4 times. I looked at Storm and thought her face looks really bad, but I was running out of time when I got that part. So I just did what I did. But yeah. Let's make that a weird perspective on there. Let's have some fun. Arc, you're not the worst artist ever. Art is subjective. All artists think their work's terrible. I'm looking at this and thinking, it's not looking too bad, but I can do better. However, I can't do better because it's what I'm drawing at the time. So it's a catch-22. Which is sometimes frustrating and annoying and everything like that. But it is what it is. It's not a lot you can do about it at times, in all fairness. It's just a case of that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I got a lot of singing references in my head at the moment. And I don't sing. I don't like singing. I'm tone deaf. I will kill you all if I sing. And you guys now want me to sing, but I'm not going to do it. Cost you 15 memberships. No, don't. Seriously, nobody do that. I'm joking. I don't expect anybody to do memberships. I'm grateful when you do, but no. Let's go back to the chat a second and have a look. So, just don't fall too hard on Discord. How do you mean don't fall too hard on Discord? I was hoping that maybe he jumps on Discord and joins. And then joins the art community we've got there, posts his artwork and gets some feedback. To take any criticism as constructive and with a pinch of salt. If someone says, yeah, that looks terrible, you should be doing this, look at it and think, maybe they've got a point, I will look at those aspects to improve, but that's the best I can do now, and then continue working on it. Some people can be brutal, some people can't. Some people are nice, just go for it. Hey, Eamon Hart, how's it going? I've just seen you jump into the stream. He'll break Discord if he jumps onto it. It can't break, I'm already on it. If it can take me, it can take anybody. Medica Box Gaiden. That the man that wrote The Sky to Be Red. I did read your question, America. I don't know which one it is. Oh, Dragons of the Bomb. You've probably gone by now, but thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next time, and hopefully you'll catch up with the final artwork on this. Arc, I can't sing to save my life. I'm also trying to work on a accent, but it sounds a bit like Basilia. Kind of like the Russian-y accent, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not sure I'm confident of doing the accent just yet. I have a new character I'm working on, and no, it's not an armor smith. That accent is something completely different. I'm working on a couple new character designs, actually. Some of the stories, which is going to be quite cool. But that's for like new things I might try out. Oh, you mean that that universe? Is it Universalis or whatever? I can't pronounce it. I know the webtoon that you're on about. Yes, and I have to catch up on that. I have not. All full honesty, it's been so manic since I last spoke to you. I haven't even looked at it, which I do apologise for because I was planning to get through that. But yes. No, that's cool, Ben. Also, did I see the Chadwick Gila episode from yesterday that he literally named the meme Giga Chad? Yeah, I saw the post about it. I haven't watched it yet. I want to watch it, but he looks like a Giga Chad. He looks way Giga Chad. 4 or more? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give him 4 on his hand. That's fine. Transforms into something else. I don't think his head's looking right, but I think it's just the angle I've drawn it in. He solos 90% of anime. Sweet America, find out which one it is, because I've seen a load of them and I'm trying to figure out. I hit the cable again. It's fine. I'm going to move this cable slightly. There we go. Next one wanted to make an appearance, that's all. I posted it in Discord, working on it in working on it to the Working on It channel. You don't know how to do better with it, and you want me to sing. Right, I'm not singing. Well, I might randomly sing at points, but I'm not really singing. Let's have a look. I'm going to load up Discord. I'm going to be cheeky. It's not too bad, Ark, actually. That's really good. I think. I think it's the bottom of it is what looks a bit wrong because of the tail. I think the tail needs to come across higher, maybe across the middle of the legs or something, and coming back up, or across the front claws, unless you do like maybe make a little rocky mounds under his feet. Otherwise, it's the perspective. It's the perspective of it. It looks like the tail's coming around the front and down, but the tail hasn't gotten bigger as it's closer. If that makes sense. So I think that's the key thing to it. But that looks really good for a basic rough. That's really good. What have we got? Yeah, what? Sorry, I'll read that in a minute. But do you see what you said? Yes, I did see what you said. Solos 90% of anime. I don't know. I can't remember. The name's been reused so many times. It'd be quite interesting to see what anime it is if you can find it. Ben says, also, it'd be crazy if Buster Terminax and Vizela actually became a couple. Yeah, I think that's going to be happening. I think he's not. Well, he's going to be half interested, Buster, but I don't think he's going to be quite. He didn't seem quite, bothered about it. So I'm wondering if that's going to be what he's happens with him. Yeah, and I also pointed out that Giga looks like, in my opinion, is a white version of Doomfist. Maybe. Did you see your Transformers comment, Justin? Which one? Yu Yu Hakusho characters as Transformers. Yeah, put that on the video in a comment or something, Justin, on Discord so I can remember it. Not says, yeah, that one. Well, I've caused so much madness and chaos along with spoiling it at the end of the season, of season 1, that the creator banned you from commenting on his comic. Dude, seriously? Oh my god, Omenheart. Well, you were very verbal on it. You were definitely the biggest commenter from what you said. So yeah, congratulations on being banned from something, I have to say. Spy Awesome, hello and welcome to the stream. Have you seen the trailer for Transformers 1? And if so, what's your opinion? I've seen the Transformers Trailers 1 opinion for it. Trailer. And my opinion on it is, I'm looking forward to seeing it when it drops in, I think, October the 11th in the UK. I am curious how they're going to do the relationship between Prime or Orion Pack and Megatron. Their relationship, because we are going all the way back, and it's interesting to see Bumblebee with a voice, which is going to be quite a unique experience to have him actually have a voice, and a way of doing things like an attitude and stuff. It's going to be quite interesting how they portray the dynamics. I did think there's a few funny parts in it, in terms of like how they're trying to transform, and I'm interested to see what happens with it. I will watch it. I'm just not sure currently if I'm going to watch it in the cinema or not. It will depend on the it'll depend on how, I guess it just depends on how well the next set of trailers are for info and how well received it goes. But it's looking promising. It's nice to see a 3D animated one that doesn't look like the cartoon series that you get on like Netflix. It looks they put a bit more thought into it and interesting concepts for the planet and stuff. So I am looking forward to it. Ark, thanks so much. I love you. And would you play D&D with Kyle? Just asking any day. I would like to play D&D with again at some point. Dungeons and Dragons. I've only had one experience on the game, so I'm not the best in the rules. And I'm hoping to get that old crew together to do it. But if there's a D&D group and it fits in with my schedule, I'm happy to have a go. It would be online over the internet. And I do know there are, other creators do that. I think Popcross is in a D&D group, to be honest, with his mates. So yeah, it's a case of it would be quite cool. And of course, doing voices now would be amazing for it. I could have a Nexum as I don't know, maybe I could be one of those spellcasting wizard guys. Evil beings with here. I'm gonna be a warrior and I'm gonna slay the beasties. They'll take me blade and weapon through their gullets. Or Dino Dinoclaw as a scholar, going around researching old runes, looking for the beasts that once were. And just have some fun with that. It should be quite cool. Ben says, I think it'd be funny if Freya and Carter intentionally became a couple. Suggest some of these combinations in the comments on Popcross's videos and stuff. If you do it enough, there's a chance it can happen. If it gets enough likes, it normally happens. I don't know if he's got his own plans for it. I haven't really spoke to him about that, but it'll be quite cool. Kingpin, quick question for you. Just put a yes, no, or think so in the chat. So, with what we're talking about in May, me, you, Nerd, and Knight, do you think, I'm thinking it's going to be one without cameos. None of us have asked the question yet, so do you think it's going to be one with or without, or do you think it'll be without cameos? To be honest, a couple without the cameos would be quite good with the artist kind of group, and then maybe we can see if we can get a full video from him. I would say, Ben, with your comment of you did suggest putting them all in, Vigilance is completely outside of those universes. I'm pretty sure that's not going to get put in. Starseed Psyche, maybe he might cross over some characters in an event, but I am not 100% sure on that. I don't know for sure. This is my speculation. There's a chance with that, but I know because Popcross has been very keen to mention that Vigilance is set in a completely different universe to everything else. He has no current plans, and he has mentioned it on his Patreon, I think, as well, to put that into the same universe as any of the other characters. It is a completely separate set of things that he's done. In Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, in that case, yeah, go for it. Dungeons and Dragons would be amazing with those characters. But I might even turn some characters into Dungeons and Dragons again. I will be doing X-Men D&D Part 2. Not 100% sure if it's going to be anytime soon, probably in May, but I want to do a couple other videos as well. We do have the potential for the either Dragons as Phobias or Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters as SCPs, because those are two fun series. I did see your comment about the chimeras. I do like the idea of doing that. I'm just trying to think what I can do with it. I was thinking of maybe Hell of a Boss chimeras and just put all their heads on a body or something. That'd be quite cool. Kingpin, I think that's actually a good idea. I think we should start doing a couple of cameos in each other's videos when we collab. The larger ones of us anyway, so, if I don't mind doing a cameo of my narrators in there. I don't know if I can do it for this one, but in terms of what I've got planned, but I'm thinking of, I'm doing a lot, that's my filler word. Same as people go like, that's my filler word. Do you know remember when Nexum took over my stream and I had a little Nexum character animated talking? not too. You know, if I can get around to doing that again, I'm really cool with the idea of having something like that happening for videos. But yeah, no, I'm happy to do. You know, we've got to put on our voices. We've got to put on our best voices. Next, I'm here with you know, I'm hijacking Kingpin Creations' channel right now, and I think, you know, he's doing these as mech armors or something. So why don't you give him a like? Not to mention, I'm the best darn mech armor this side, any side, either side of the Mollyverse, and that other mech armor guy, yeah, he's dead. It's true, he didn't come back from the grave. He's not all that good. Something like that. Oh, no, you are. You've got some really good voice acting skills there, Kingpin. Far better than me. Although, if you're doing SCPs, we could do Connor Farley. Pal, I work for the Foundation. And Kingpin Creations here. Making some of them their SCPs. You know, ones that go bump in the night and such like. Or yeah, I'm having so much fun with these actually, doing voices now. I'm getting a bit more confident, especially when my face isn't on camera, which is quite good fun. But yeah, it is quite interesting to see. Oh yeah, you said about that. I hope, let us know in the Instagram chat if you get anything. That'd be awesome. Oh, Tony, hello. Sorry, I did see you pop in. I was in the middle of talking, so I didn't mention anything. I've heard of it. I've never seen it, but I know what you mean. I've seen the trailer of it on Crunchyroll, I think. Possibly. I've seen a trailer for it. I haven't seen it myself, so I don't really know it that well. But it is on my list of like 15 different ones to watch. I'm watching a few anime at the moment. Hey Marin, welcome back. God of War is something. God of War is dragons. Transformers, Mandalorians, SCPs, what you like. That's not a bad idea. Ben says, imagine KOA's armor crafter, Kingpin. Oh, not if I Kane's armor crafter, Kingpin's SP narrator, Nerd Comic Inc.'s Van Helsing character, and my velocity accidentally went into the Vigilance universe. But it's not my fault! I didn't press the button! Nexon told me it was safe! How am I meant to know it takes you from your dimensions and pull us in this place with these weird bi-unite creatures? It's so unfair! I'm having fun doing my shit narrators at the moment. It has been a little while since I've done some. I might have a go in a little bit later doing something like one of the other accents I'm going to be working on for characters or something. But I'm not 100% sure yet. It depends, because I'm sure if I do the stereotypical Russian English, it's going to sound like he's from Pennsylvania with, I'm Dracula, I want to suck your blood. Or something like that. Not much, I've just done a couple of voices, Tegan, just talking about voice acting with Kingpin. He's attempting, if I'm right, to get some voice acting work outside of YouTube, as well as doing his characters on the videos. So it's going to be amazing, and he's so much better at voices than I am, so I think we should go for it. Like 10,000% you should go for it. Dempsey, did you see your reply? Yes, I did. I answered it. There's probably a bit of a delay. It should only be about 10 seconds or so. So make sure you're paying attention, or you got captions on and you're reading it. But I did reply. I haven't watched that one personally. However, I think I've seen a trailer for it on Crunchyroll. Or I've seen it on Crunchyroll with the All Fiction sounds very familiar. So I do believe I have seen part of it, or something to do with it, which is quite cool. But I know I haven't watched that series. Currently, I'm watching a few. So I'm watching Dragon Gate, I think it is, which is a really weird one. I have been watching. I watched Smash Burn Head Season 2, which is quite cool. And I've watched all of Season 1 of Solo Leveling, so they've done 12 episodes. I keep watching a few again, which is more of like the reincarnation ones. So there's a few of them, I can't remember the names of that I'm watching. I like the Iseki ones where they get reincarnated to another universe. I might have to make a narrator who does that. What do you guys think? Should I make a narrator who gets reincarnated into a new universe? And he's got the video. He's got like the leveling system of like a video game or all of these systems. That'd be quite fun. I think it'd be quite an interesting one actually. Let's do a bit more of this because we are getting a bit behind on where I want to be on this. I'm getting sidetracked with the narrator voices. Honestly, if I make my own animated show like I want to do in the future and it becomes well known, it'd be funny if I released the season finale episode, but instead of the episode, it's next in reading an IKEA employee handbook. Oh, I'd be down to voice act for that if we can animate him. That'd be amazing. Oh, thank you, Ed. I appreciate you thinking this is getting really cool. It's this is the other thing with the live streams. Even though I'm live and I'm chatting to you guys, it doesn't feel like I'm trying to meet the deadline for the video. Sometimes you sit down after a long day's work and that, instead of chilling and unwinding, you've got to get on with the artwork. For me, art is relaxing anyway, but there's a difference between doing art for a video constraint and doing art in a live stream where it's like, if I don't finish this today, I'll just continue it next time. We've got about another hour and a half at the most, so we'll see where we get to, which will be quite interesting. All fiction is his ability, yes. I think Justin's down for the Iseki character, maybe. I made a character that illegally experiments on kids to turn them into mindless monsters for the German military, which, by the way, it takes place in the year 4010. Wow, that's an interesting concept there, Ben. Definitely interesting. Yeah, to be honest, that's not completely out of the woods of some of the films that you get out there nowadays. So that's quite cool. But at the same time, that's definitely a unique concept. Oh, I do have to do something with Promised Neverland at some point. I've been saying that for ages now, and I've never gotten around to it, I'm afraid. I will do some of those characters in something at some point. I know it's been asked for multiple times by people. What else we got? Marin says, I want to forget then. Why can't I listen to Michael? He even has a good advice. You forget 1,000 things every day. How about you make sure this is one of them? I've missed something here. It is such good advice, but I've missed something there. Sweet America. Well, yeah, his ability, all fiction, is where he can bend reality at will. He can say blue doesn't exist anymore, and it will come black. And he is caught up on other anime, so virtually some sort. Oh yeah, I've seen a trailer for that. I think I was going to watch it, and I had to do something. Something came up the other week. I think I've gone to watch that. It would be cool, Ark. If that happened, I would like to live my life completely here, or live forever here, and then go into it. Sumerica says, unstoppable. He can say you're not a sane anymore. Poof, he ain't a sane anymore. Like, he can say that it's nothing that can stop him. Can also say that the concept of death doesn't exist for him, and he is immortal. Yeah, that's OP. That's way OP. But that's basically William Afton in the future. Yeah, it kind of is actually. That's a good point there, Marin. That kind of fits, but yeah. Let's go over the top, so that down to there. Go behind there, because that then gives us a branch out bit for this, which then comes down here, here, for this. Oops. I need to, because I'm drawing these straight lines, I need to actually think where I want them placed before I draw them sometimes. definitely need to think ahead on some of these lines. Yeah, I did notice that, especially since I plan to make him come back in the robot body that looks like Arden Docks from Popcross's Captain Superior video. Tegan's got a sketch, so what the heck is an ID? Yeah, what the heck is an ID10T tech problem? It's code for idiot. How do you know that? Write it down. Oh, I see it now. The kid. Wait, what? He always comes back. Yep. Nice. Hey Dempsey, I'm head out here. Not a problem, Sweet America. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It's been a while. I hope you can make some more in future. And yeah, catch you next time. So, what's everyone been up to today? I haven't actually asked that question to everybody. I've just been like, yeah, people are joining the stream and I'm doing this and I've worked today and I'm sorting a few things out and it's like, yep, so what else are we doing? Hey, these side bits do get a bit messy inside the transform bit, whereas body's like hidden down there. The only bits are really curved are on their legs, which is quite. I always find that quite funny on these. Let me check them in a second. Also, guys, if you've got any ideas for videos you want to see turning Hello Boss into stuff, I quite enjoyed the dinosaur one. I might do Habs Hotels dinosaurs as another video. The Hello Boss ones turn out really cool with their colours, and I'm thinking it would be really nice to do something with the other ones at some point. So if you want to see that, then let me know. I know I'm asking you guys in the chat, but I think it would be quite a cool one to do maybe at some point. Also, the community redraw is planned for Monday next week. That is the 29th of April. The last Monday, I believe that's when Kingpin's one's dropping as well. So there'll be maybe a triple redraw. Also, Nerd Comics Inc. is doing his own form of redraws now. So if you haven't checked that out, check his channel out. I don't know if anyone can put a link in the chat. Kingpin, where are you? Kingpin. Kingpin. You in the chat. Send me a message in the chat. Write something in the chat, Kingpin. Ah, no, I found you. That's fine. So I'm going to make you a mod, Kingpin. Standard moderator, and you can drop his link for Nerd Comic Inc. If you've got a second, if it's okay, into the chat on the channel. Perfect. Thank you so much. Just because while I'm streaming in excellent condition, I'm not going to risk trying to open something else on my computer. It will go completely awry. I know it's going to do that. Perfect. So, guys, if you haven't checked him out already, check out Nerd Comic Inc. Subscribe to the channel to help him out, or leave a like on his videos if you want to. And if you like doing content for redraws, do it. I think his one's a superhero one as well. So, deadline's the 30th of April. I think it'd be awesome if you guys can, if you haven't already seen his channel and that, you know, lend a helping hand. You should have seen his channel. He's been linked in and he's been linked in a lot of stuff. Already posted your fake one. Oh wait, is he doing fake one? Yes, he has done a video today, hasn't he? Wasn't it some of his dragons? I completely forgot what he did as dragons though. I am shockingly bad at it. I saw it earlier. I hit notify. I was going to watch it.
Wait, hang on. Wait, notify. Is that a notification for it? Kingpin was fusion catfish. Ah, that's it. Smiling Critters of Dragons. That's the one he did. Yes, Poppy Playtime, Smiling Critters of Dragons. I should have known that because we were talking about that the other day, Kingpin. I am doing terrible, aren't I? In terms of remembering. Oh my god. Someone shoot me now. That'll happen with a Nutcracker and Lethal Company later. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Lethal Company as Transformers on a video. This is one that... Remember I said, guys, I'm going to pick one I'm going to do every now and again? This is one I'm going to do. I love Lethal Company, and I think if I do the characters as Transformers, it'd be awesome. Kingpin, what do you reckon? Lethal Company is Transformers? I know you've played the game. And Koi, what a Minecraft Transformers? What do you guys reckon of it? It could be quite fun, making a bracken like a transforming plant. Be crazy. Watch King, he is amazing. I love the drawings, and I'm still watching SCP. Yes, Kingpin's channel is also really cool as well. All the guys in the artist group's really good, and if any of you guys want a chance in future of getting in, if you're an art channel, you have to literally post consistently, and when you get to a certain point, then there's a chance you can get included in. Consistency is key, basically, because we do the collabs, like with anything else, it's unfair if people don't put the effort in to add them. So if you want to get a chance to get in on it in the future at some point, because we were talking about it the other day, I know we haven't decided like adding anybody extra yet, but if we add people into the chat to do, build up this artist collab group, you need to be posting consistently, so on a regular basis, ideally, and that's putting the effort in. If you're putting the effort in, then as you start to grow, opportunities open up, which is what happened to all of us. We were very lucky with the opportunity arising, and it's just gone from there, really, which is amazing. I also realised I've done 2 different legs, but I don't care now. His legs are a bit more organic at the moment. I'm going to tidy them up a bit in a minute. Because I had the curved bit, it made sense to make them a bit more organic looking than the legs before. Kingpin. I've probably just given everybody watching this now a chance to go, I want to join, I want to join, I want to join. But I think I covered everything there. Consistency. If people aren't posting, then there's no point. But I think that was the general gist. It's unfair to everybody else if people aren't going to be putting the effort in to be able to add them to the group, even if they think, I really want to be in, I really want to work with these guys. Of course, near the time, if we do go to do that, because I'm not promising anything, if we do go to do that, I think we'll probably all announce it. Yeah. But I just want to mention it now because looking back, and I'm sure Kingpin can agree, 2 years ago, I just jokingly said to my eldest, it would be amazing if Popcross did a shout out to my channel based on me saying I did Teen Titans as Demons, and he had a look and he liked it, and he saw, so he literally said, guys, DempseyJ Illustrations has done this, and it links his channel, go show him some love, and blew my channel up, and I was like, oh my god, I was just insane. I just couldn't believe it. He did a shout out. I was literally, I guess Kingpin can agree, the best way to describe it is a fangirl moment. And then I jokingly said at that point, wouldn't it be amazing if, like, in a year, a couple of years, I got a chance to collab with him.
jumped on his Discord a few times, was active in the chat and stuff. You know, said, you know, if you're going to do one, please bear me in mind, and he did. And we did the Godzilla collab one. I mean, he was grateful enough to do some mini ones. Yeah, do some mini cameos shortly after and stuff, and appear in a couple. And then it just picked up from there, and I am absolutely grateful for it. And he's done the same, as Ben's rightly said, he's done the same with Night of Arcane, Kingpin, and then, you know, Nerd Comics Inc. We've all put effort in on our channels and done it, and he thought it'd be a great idea to get us all together to do something, even if it wasn't as in-depth as the collab that you can do when there's less creators involved. But it was amazing. It was an opportunity, and you know, I'm forever grateful for that, because not only did it help kick the channel up a little bit, each time I've gotten a shout out from him, it's an amazing way to boost, and I really do appreciate it. But it's given me the opportunity to work with some really awesome artists like Kingpin, you know, like Kingpin, Nerd, Night of Arcane. All of you guys have some amazing art styles, and they're all unique. So my favorite bit is, even though we all did like SCPs as Power World SCPs, we all had very different styles, even if we had the same character in it, and it just worked. It was just amazing. It was so much fun to do. And since then, we've just been, you know, we just chat. It doesn't even have to be about YouTube. We just chat about films and movies, and you know, things we've seen, things we like, bounce ideas off. It's amazing. You know, and it's just, it's one of those nice opportunities that we've all been given, and I think we're all grateful for it and want to make it work. Oh, Eminhart, if my channel got to 100k, I would quit my day job, because I'll be earning enough from that in theory, assuming I'm earning enough from that, okay? So, if my channel hit 100k, I'd be over the moon for having the play button, and I will go that out wherever I can. Ark, good night. Hope you have a nice dream or stream, both. Either way, I hope you do as well. I would say, in terms of the YouTube channel, because I saw your comment, just quickly before you go, give it a go. Post some art on there. Do the shorts thing I was on about. Post your art as shorts and see how it goes. Okay? There's nothing wrong with doing a channel, trying it out, seeing if it works for you, and maybe even starting another channel later on when you know what you're doing a bit better. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all a learning process, but until you're doing it, you can't do it. That's the only thing. Yes, I did see the Immortality Hero message that you did. Haven't had a chance to read it. But yes, I did see that message. I read it. I haven't had a chance to reply to it, and it shifted up the screen now, so I'm going to need to reread it to answer it. Your message that you did, to read it properly and comment on it. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not going to sleep. I'm asleep. I'm assuming that snoring would be a part of it, but yeah. Yeah, I like the fact that you're out shopping when I mentioned it, because you were like, what? Just what? It's amazing. Tegan, I love that skit idea. I really love that skit idea. I'm not going to read it out just because YouTube kind of policy stuff, but yeah, no, that's quite a funny skit. I like that. Yeah, I know you tried to make it YouTube friendly. I just don't want to read the first bit and then splat just because of the name. But no, I thought that was quite funny. I like that. Oh, yes. Good night, Marin. You're going as well. Fair enough. What else we got? Oh yeah, going back to it. So, Omenhart, answer the question: if I reached 100k, I would like to reach 100k. I would then like to get the silver play button, and hopefully by that point, what I'm earning from YouTube and views and stuff, I would be lucky enough at that point to cover, basically cover my living expenses, you know, my day-to-day expenses. I would stop my job that I'm doing, and I would do YouTube full-time. I would then just enjoy being a full-time YouTube creator, getting money going in. Although it's not all fame and glory like all these big content creators you see. It is a lot. It becomes a proper full-time job. But I would love to be in the position to be able to do that and make content. Maybe make a couple of channels. So I could potentially be doing a gaming collabs with a load of guys, and I'm actually playing the games, and then have the art channel and do the art, and I do them in the, I split them out throughout the week, and I have some fun. Oh, that would be a nightmare, Ben. That would be a nightmare. Thankfully, no. Although they might have tried to. The window outside in the hallway from where I am is broken. Not in where I am, that in it, but in the the block area that I'm in. Yeah, there's a broken window, so maybe you can say, Adolf, that's not a bad idea actually. Oh, nice art. Yeah, no, that's really cool actually. Right, let's continue with some of this, because I'm sure I've got the angle on some of these, but anyway. That would be really interesting, Ben. I was thinking of things that we could make chimeras or fuse together for stuff, to be honest, after your comment the other day. Our World would be quite a fun one to fuse together, actually. I might do Power World chimeras. Obviously, I'm not going to put it with the same narrators and stuff as Hot Cross's one. Because, I know he doesn't mind just doing similar topics if we've seen one come out, and doing our own spin on it with other stuff. And we're grateful for that. That's probably one of the best things about the artist group. We're happy for them to use what we've done. So, I don't know if I said this before, Kingpin, but feel free to use any of the content ideas that I've done. The only stipulation is, put your narrators in it, not mine. Unless we're doing a crossover. I'm messing, by the way, it's all good. But yeah, no, I think that's the way to do it, is, inspired by, link to the video that inspired you by the other artist, and, just be professional about it, and then I don't care if you use my concepts. Most of my concepts are similar to Pop Crosses, to be honest. So yeah. Tegan goes, hey, what's going on here? Apparently an ID10 tech problem isn't a problem. How did you not know that? Huh? Well, in all honesty, if we're going to say an ID10T tech problem, it is kind of a tech problem because somebody's very technical illiterate, which means that me being a technical expert, I've got to help them out. And I have to say, sometimes that can be worse than building the most complex mech's armor going. I was meant to say mech armor, and I said mech's armor. See, even the full of it just makes me mess up my words. I'm loving this. Yeah, it's also interesting that Popcross put the chimeras into the D&D universe. In fact, that's the best universe to put them in, to be honest. That or a kaiju universe. Because of the fact of how they work. And yeah, no! That's, oh my god, that's another one of those coincidences. Okay, I don't know if he announced he was doing something D&D related. However, I would like to state for the record, I did not know they were chimeras were going to be in the D&D universe when I was doing X-Men D&D. And Popcross does his videos ahead of time, which means that his video would have been started on Monday last week. No, sorry, on Wednesday last week. No, wait, hang on. On Monday last week, finished by Wednesday to drop on Friday. So that means at the time I came up with the idea for X-Men D&D and I was working on it ahead of doing the poll, because I knew you guys would go for it, I wanted the poll to just double check it. He was working on his Chimera video in the D&D universe. So again, we've done a related video in the same universe, but with different topics. Almost like we do with the Pokemon ones we drop on the community redraws and stuff. That is so... Oh, I appreciate that, Marin, but you saying the stream is too addicting. But if you really need to sleep, you can always catch up on the stream later. It's not a problem. I don't know what time it is over there for you, but yes. Oh, I appreciate that, Kingpin, because the Venomite Circus, I am seriously thinking about doing something around that. I just find it insane how you and Popcorn do your voices. What do you use to change your voice, Kingpin? Have you got an actual app that you can change your voice for that Venom sound? I know obviously you play with the bass and that, and DaVinci I can do that a little bit, but you guys seem to have a really, really good way of doing it, and I'm like, I wish mine was half as good as what you guys are doing. Yes, but I'm not doing that for the new episode. I've got that one down. I'm literally doing what I put in our chat. So you know what it is. The other guys don't. So no spoilers out here for anybody. But yeah, I'm doing that plan that I had. Yeah, if you could do, that'd be amazing for when you do like the symbiote voice. If you can let me know roughly what you've done with like the bass and the pitch and the semitones, I can see if I can replicate it in DaVinci, because it's got quite a fair bit that can be done in it. So it would be really cool if we can get them tied in, somewhat similar-ish. I mean, I can drop the bass and stuff, and I can just make the voice go out. But yeah. Oh, Arch, you're still here. What have you put? Akuma Tenshi. Hey, I love your drawings, and please can you tell me, does Mr. Bright hate me, and please don't give D&D dices. That's quite funny. Oh wait, did you duplicate your audio for that bit and then do a normal, and then do two of your same track, but one more normal with a little normal with a bit, and then one more really heavily? Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god, that's a really nice trick. That's amazing. I'm going to give him his own symbol. He's not going to be a Decepticon or an Autobot. He's going to be a new member. He's going to have his two spikes up there as well. Wait, two different takes on it. So so I'm guessing you did your voice normally like saying, "We are Venom," and then you went, "We are Venom," and then put the stuff on top of both of those, on top of each other. Oh, that makes sense.
did it take you a while to get the voices synced up with the same way of saying it, like the timing of saying it, or does it have a better effect if they're slightly out of sync? Sorry, guys, I know I'm saying this, but I want to increase the audio quality on the videos and the sound design, and this is like Kingpin Creations when he had it had an amazing Venom voice. It was genius. I don't know where you got the idea to do it, but it was amazing. Well, alright, stay for 5 minutes, that's cool. I appreciate that, Ed, and it is great to do the streams and, you know, just chill out with other artists. And yeah, one of the reasons I like it, and like I like when Popcross does a live stream as well, even though the chat is really manic, and we've started tailoring that down a little bit with slow-mo stuff. But I do like answering the questions for you guys, as well as just hanging out, you know, just doing a bit of drawing. It's always great fun to do. Sorry, just concentrating on the perspective. It's always great fun to do some drawings and just chill out, like you say, for like-minded artists, and then just share some advice, you know, give some feedback and constructive criticism, and then just work on some fun art. Always fun to do the kind of like the art stuff. And because I can zoom in on this, I'm loving it even more, because it's nice to be able to zoom in a few things. But you don't always get the chance to do that in, as I say, there's not always a good chance to do that in a lot of stuff that we do. So it's pretty nice to be able to put a few bits here and then that. Oh, that whole section coloured. I'm gonna have to freehand it. Because this is a pencil, I know it's not going to pick up everything how I want. I need to select the area I want first, and then just drop that in. Yeah, that's good. Kingpin is amazing. You'll give him an ego, you know, he will become the next character to say to one of his narrators, and we're going to go, "Are you God?" It's like, don't you worry about that, I'm just going to erase your memory. But anyway, Kingpin says, it was a little tricky to make sure I said them with the same tone, speed, and cadence, but it wasn't too hard to line them up afterwards. Yeah, I think what I would probably do then with DaVinci is I do the voice once, drop the pitch on a second copy of that, crop that bit out, do a second copy of it, and then a third layer of it, drop the pitch on one, and then, do a second layer of it, have normal, make that a bit granular somewhat, then have the second layer which has got a pitch drop, and then duplicate that second layer of the pitch drop, and then make the effects on another layer on top, and have 3 of them, because then I reckon I'd get a really cool, like, insane Venomy voice. Well, Marin, thank you for joining the stream. We might see you again, we might not in a little bit, but I do appreciate you jumping in and out and fighting sleep to join in. But seriously, dude, get some sleep if you need it. Tegan, aha, another skip. Where are we? Look at that. Where are we, Velocity? I don't know! Tegan's petting the demon dog. You know they are dangerous, right? It's a dog. I'm gonna pet the dog. I'm gonna question everything now. You're petting a demonic dog? That's quite funny, actually. Oh, I need to load up that Gundam wing. Let's zoom in, let's have a look at the wing. Ah, that's a bit better.
The hard bit with this now is drawing the bits that make it look 3D. I can cheat, I can just draw a few lines here and there to make it 3D. It's a bit interesting to do the wings.
Who do we still have in the chat? I think we've got about 8 viewers watching. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how many likes we've got and stuff, actually. I haven't got the pop-up open. Let's have a look at the pop-up. Let's see what it does. About dashboard. And we have got a total on this video of 7 viewers, 1 in the chat, 65 views. That's not bad considering it's a Monday night and it's a Transformer one. I could put an ad if I wanted to. No. To answer the question about ads. Oh, 15 likes. Wow. Awesome. That's amazing. I appreciate the likes from anybody who's jumped in and liked and then disappeared. But to answer a thing earlier, the reason why you get an ad on the live streams, same as the videos, is I let YouTube place the ads at the lowest frequency possible in what we have. The main reason for this is, as a creator, it's the only way we're going to get any revenue from YouTube, basically. But it's, yeah, I try to get a balance so that you guys don't get stuck with ads all the time. You might get the odd one here and there. But I do have live replay on, so you can always go back momentarily to view it, if you wish. There was something important that got missed, but all in all, it's just a case of unfortunately, ads are something we have to do. I mean, technically we can turn the ads off completely, but I'm not sure how that affects other stuff. I haven't looked into it properly. All I know is I've got like low, moderate, or high to the options, so I kind of want to keep them nice and balanced. Balance is good. Oh, that's it, Kingpin. You are now King Pink Creations. Benson, it would be pretty awesome to see characters from Kingpin, Nerd, Night of Arcane, me, and Popcross in the same story. Yes, that would be awesome to do a joint story. I think we did speak about that at one point. However, there is also the consensus that that takes a lot of prior planning and schedules tying up. So the chances of that are slim. We all think it'd be quite cool if our narrators were in other stories. We've mentioned that before, but it's one of those ones where there's not a lot you can do about it. It's easy, as I said before. If there's 2 or 3 artists, like I did with Kingpin and Animations, I mean, in all fairness, that video we were working on that, trying to get things together, and it got pushed back because of our schedule. It was supposed to drop at end of December, start of January, and it didn't drop till late February, early May, I think. I can't remember, but that had been planned in to be from like end of December, because just life gets in the way. Life will find a way. And there's not a huge lot you can do about it at times. It's one of them things. So it is difficult depending on time to drop it in. Oh, you mean one of us do part of the story and move it on to the next one, That's possible. I think that's not a bad idea as well. The other one I thought of
that would be quite funny, is if we swapped narrators, so we narrated each other's videos. However, the problem with that is you don't know how the audience is going to react. So we don't want to tank anyone's views or anything. So it is tricky. There are things we can and can't do to collab. Like, everybody likes seeing it when we have the phone calls with each other and stuff, which is quite cool, having those phone calls. But and recording them, it's just a case of figuring out how best to portray them with each other. I mean, I don't mind doing recording a call or recording some bits for it and making it like we've had a call when we haven't. That's what we're doing. Going videos based on a script or something, that's another way to do it. But obviously that depends if people are free for a collab. And I'm not trying to fake anything on YouTube. It's just that is a legitimate other way to do it. You record it and then you put in the setting of a phone call between the two using special effects. I guarantee you a lot of big creators. Ross Draws did it plenty of times. He used to dog Milo as like the director of Vogue and stuff, but you know, they fake phone calls between them and stuff. I think his wings are more detailed than he is. I haven't. I've seen the video for it. Unfortunately, because we all release the schedule on the same day, roughly the same time, or the same day basically, it's getting harder to watch everyone's on that day. I tend to watch them afterwards, or if I get a chance to after, so I can watch them at my own pace and then I'll comment. I would love to watch them at the same time, but if like Kingpin's if he drops a video on a Monday at 10, Popcross drops his video today, Night and Nerd have dropped theirs today, then it's a case of, if they're all around the same time, I can't watch them when I'm live streaming on a Monday. And currently, I am not giving up live streams. And then one line going that way. How that's looking. Oh, that's looking quite nice actually. That looks really cool. Okay, I am going to attempt to cheat on this bit. I say cheat, it's an artist cheating, so it's not cheating, it's me doing what the software allows me to do. Because we all know the wings are going to be identical in stature and stuff, so let's just set them up to be this size. Slightly bigger than the rest, but I do need to go over the line weights a little bit later. Okay, so we have our Transformer Dragon. He does need one more piece in here to make him much better. There we go. Maybe that bit there. Okay, so this is going to be the tricky part now. I need to go through in this, but in the outline to make a flat version behind it. But before we do that, I'm going to catch up the chat. So, Tegan has Loki arguing with his henchman. One of the henchmen, I quit. You don't make the choice. Where is this going? And Ark says, and may I ask something? Have you ever chatted with your Discord? Okay, so Ark stopped drawing. I apologise to Kingpin for calling him Kingpin. Kingpin, you have to have a pink light or wear a pink t-shirt next stream just for a laugh. Ark says, and may I ask something? I'm assuming this is to me, but I'm not sure. But I'll answer it anyway. Have you ever chat in Discord with your followers? Just asking because I had an idea to do like games in Discord, like everyone draws together or play D&D with followers. I haven't. If I do anything like that in Discord, it will probably be a Q&A. I know the Discord's quite small, but once you get too many people together and you try and play games with them like D&D, because D&D has to be done on a regular basis, it could become quite difficult to do. And that's not me being nasty in any way, shape, or form to anybody or things. Time zones is the biggest difference. I'm in the UK. Most of you guys are over in America. Some of you are an hour ahead of me because you're in Europe or somewhere like that. Most of you guys are 4 or 5 hours behind me. So as Koifish Gaming can vouch for, if I do Lethal Company with them, I have to start it 1 a.m. in the morning here, 1:30 a.m. in the morning in the UK, just to play an hour or two. For them, it's about 9:30 in the evening for an hour or two. So time zones are really, really a big difference on things, which is a factor in a few things. It's not everything, but it does play a factor on stuff like D&D games and that. I don't mind doing time zones if we can find times that'll match and days that'll match and stuff. But there's also got to allow time for family life and that as well. So it's a bit of a balancing act. You'll see if you have one. That'd be amazing, Kingpin, if you did. Right. I'm going to do the most boring part, and this is completely different to what I normally do. Normally I use the auto select, but because of this tool, and even though I could auto select round, it may give a white outline round, which I'm going to try and avoid. I'm just going to drop a mask that I'm going to draw around the whole piece to take everything as one solid object. I can colour bits individually afterwards, I just need that full solid background object. But I need to zoom in enough to do this quite nicely. Oh, you're here. That's not a problem. You can stay up till 3 a.m. in your time zone. Yes, unfortunately, I can't do that every day in my time zone. I've been doing that on a couple of days in a row, but my cutoff is if I don't start by 1:30 on a game for an hour or two, then it's not worth it, and I'll just go to sleep. In all fairness, I work on very little sleep. But yeah, I mean, I am open to, you know, the odd game of D&D once in a blue moon with a couple of people if we can get them together. But I also will only be able to do that every now and again. So setting up a campaign for it's a bit of a pain. If you wanted to, you know, if you'd like on my Discord to have a, you know, gaming group channel where you guys can organise games that you play together and stuff, D&D and stuff, then by all means, please let me know, and if you can get enough people agreeing to it, then I'm happy to make the channel and for you guys to play the games. My only rules are you have to be nice to each other and play nicely. If there's any bullying or anything like that, it needs to be reported to me that someone's bullying, and I will deal with them. That's the one thing I won't tolerate. In all fairness, we're here to have fun. So if there's any arguments are too much, or it gets chaotic, or it blows up, and there's any nastiness, then I will be kicking people or killing that out. I'm not saying there will be. I'm just saying if we ended up doing that, you know, setting up a channel for it, those will be the rules. Because I think that's fair enough. Oh, and also, just to give you guys a heads up, if there are too many messages to individuals on the comments replying, I've seen a few comments coming up on multiple times to individuals, exact same way of talking, exact same way of posting. I don't mean video ideas, I mean individuals messaging them, starting off the same way from multiple accounts. Multiple accounts will get kind of like cut out bit by bit by bit. Just to give you a heads up. So you may have seen a few times multiple accounts asking the exact same thing on the comments. I don't know if any of you have noticed. I've culled a lot of the accounts down because they are the same person doing multiple accounts asking people multiple things, and I've spoken to them before. So anything that's super spammy. I'm not on about if you're posting something on the videos that I've said to post, like the Angelica Light Storm, or your video suggestions, and you post it on every video several times and stuff, and all the videos. They're fine. That's how I get to see them. I've not got a problem with them whatsoever. I've got a problem where it becomes spammy and asking everybody the same question instead of doing one single post and asking everybody the question. Because you just from multiple accounts, if that makes sense. So I'm cracking down on stuff like that to make it a better community for you guys. I can't mention names because, you know, that's wrong. I'm just saying beware if you do use multiple accounts to post multiple spam comments. I will be axing a couple. I'm taking things by the reins this year, and I'm making it so you guys have a better experience. Saying that, I've got a few fun things lined up later in this year. I am looking to promote the Teespring store a bit more. I am planning to potentially make some more emojis for the channel. Now we've got some members, as well as drop some updated emojis for the ones that get dropped. And then I am planning to try and up the content a bit more on the videos. I'm looking to tweak the style of the thumbnails and stuff a little bit here and there, so I am experimenting with a couple as we go along. I appreciate that. I think that's fair as well. It's not fair on you guys, and I know you guys can ignore it, or you can block the person, and you can hide it. But every time I see it come up and it's asked a certain way, I know the exact next bit, and I'm watching it, and it's on. It just goes on. That's not a problem at all. I don't care if people have got multiple accounts. Okay, you can have multiple accounts and you can have them all subscribed to me. I have no problem with that. You can give me all the likes and views you want from it and stuff. That'll be amazing. Obviously, I'm not promoting like bot spamming me with it, but you know, you've got 3 or 4 accounts because you have them for any particular reason. That's fine. And if they all watch the channel and they all like it, that's fine. Wait, did you suggest Powered Chimera? You might have done. There was a few in there, so that's probably where I got it from. Powered would have probably been on the list. I am thinking Hell of a Boss Chimeras though. That'd be quite cool. Like taking a Hell of a Boss in Hampton Hotel and turning them into Chimeras would be really fun. I really do like that idea. You're merging all their heads onto a weird body. But maybe making it more beast-like, so you know they're demons, but take their demon aspect more, and then make Luna like a werewolf creature on top of it, and you know, just really push them with it. Chicken's got another skit. Let's have a go. I have never seen a dino like this before. Looks like a strong beastie. Erenfold, don't fight it. I'm a fight it anyway. I am not surprised. I might, Koi, if you're here later, I might just start playing Lethal in as a narrator. I'm thinking it'd be quite fun to randomly just join in when next time you're recording, or just on a couple of them, maybe tonight. I'm gonna load in and I'll be, get all the info beans with here. I'm gonna go in there while you guys find the loot. I'm gonna slay the beasties that come across. I'm gonna kill us a nutcracker and get one of them there shotguns. What? Get all the info here, lights a blade. Maybe you should get a butler and get one of them there knives. And that'll be Erenfold in the game world, because he loves Lethal Company. He likes hunting the things. Yeah, that'd be quite cool for it. I'm thinking, because they're popular topics, doing a Chimera with like head of a boss which looks so cool as dinosaurs would be really fun. But I can also expand the dinosaur one off, maybe. I was thinking this. I could take one character, put them in a Dinoverse, and all the dinosaurs in that universe are basically that character in the video. So I could take Blitzo, and I've done him as T-Rex, but I could take Blitzo, and I can make him a Velociraptor, a Triceratops, a Stegosaurus, and stuff. And then I can, put them in one video, and at the end you've just got the Blitzo in the Dinoverse. All the variants of him as dinosaurs, and then all the variants of another one as, Luna is like a wolf type set of dinosaurs with the greys and stuff, with fur on them. Well, even though they shouldn't have fur. Oh my god, that's an amazing idea. I'm going to do that at some point. And Kingpin, video games in character does sound like a fun idea. Can you imagine? I'd annoy everybody. It'd be like, I'll be Velocity going. Archers, I think I have a problem with Angelic Demon. Their like mind drugs just excite me because I like the concept Angelic Demon or Demonic Angelic. I think Blitz fits more the Velociraptor. Yeah, but I did him as T-Rex and he looks awesome. Oh, sorry, Fitz. No, sorry, Fitz I did as an Ankylosaurus and he looked awesome. He had such a cool colour design with the heart on his head. Him, Fitz and Blitzo as dinosaurs were my two best artworks, dinosaur-wise, I've done. They are my favourite. I absolutely love them. Which is quite cool. Anybody joining, if you think this is boring what I'm drawing, I am at a very boring stage. It is not a fun concept stage, because of the way I've used a certain brush to get the lines level, compared to my normal comic style. If you join at this point, I am literally tracing around the outline with the select tool. I could auto-select it all, but I get little weird white bits everywhere, and I don't want them everywhere. Yeah, but I still think it'd be quite cool to maybe do Absinthe Hotel into the Dinoverse or the Monsterverse, and then just have them all as one version, kind of like with the Destroyer Fusion video, where all the monsters and the collab, I used Destroyer, which I suggested for my Godzilla monster, and I turned all of them into like they're all in this universe where all the genes were done. And I actually got that idea from Super Gene manga that I was reading, where they've got super heavenly beasts and stuff, and I took that rough concept from that and went with it. It was quite cool. If any problem copying the lines and making them larger, I can see all the errors in them on this, so I may have to go over the line work at another point later on. But that's not a huge problem, it's just I need to tidy these lines up later. Maybe an After Effect for it. I might put this into the store if it looks good enough. So, what films are you guys looking forward to seeing? I want to watch I want to watch Despicable Me 4. I'm not joking. I went to watch Godzilla Kong Saturday, and they showed the trailer for it, and oh my god, it's absolutely hilarious. That Garfield Borderlands is coming out as a movie this year. It looks amazing. I am not joking. I've played Borderlands 1, haven't kept up with the games. I am going to be watching that movie, potentially in the cinema. Deadpool and Wolverine I'll be watching in the cinema. I'm going to be doing a lot of cinema this year. I don't normally do this. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be planning to go and release videos around the dates of things dropping, and then just go to the cinema on those days if I can. Or around those days if I can do it. That'll be awesome. Of course, there'll be no spoilers if I'm going to create the videos in advance, so I don't know the storyline. I'm just going to go on the genre or what I think sounds cool, which should be quite good. I just want to hear Benny Sharp plays Lethal Company, or you guys do it as your player as long as possible in Lethal Company. Just want to see at least one shot. I can't record properly. I don't have a so I can record the video. I can't record the audio currently on my setup from playing games. The reason is I need, because of the display I use and because of the setup on the computer, I think, as well as OBS, being a huge power drain, I think what happens is that I need to get a video converter, like a video card thing to record the audio out. And once I get that, then it'll be amazingly simple to do. Okay, this is a bit in here today. It'll be amazingly simple for me to do because that'd be quite fun. Let's just. And then when I do that, I will happily play, even if I play it on my own here for like a day or two, and I'll just do like Aaronfold's Adventures in Lethal Company. Oh my god, that sounds like such a cool idea. Oi, I think we found an idea for the what we discussed. I think I found my idea of what to do. Oh, I like how you turn it out. Right, I'm going to just strip the background colour to be darker because I like the contrast a bit darker. Potentially, maybe that blue that we had. Just make it a bit more dark. No, do that one. I like that concept there. And that's the ink there. So I want to lock that and make sure that is the inks. This there here. Duplicate that because I always duplicate a second copy, do it on the safe side. And do a couple clipping there. Enzo Rafael Guevara, I apologise if I butchered your name. You want to watch Deadpool and Wolverine? Yes, that looks so amazing. I loved that first trailer with how they made Deadpool walk through the fourth wall. Like, I smell what you're cooking here. You want me to bring you your Marvel, Jesus, and all this lot. I thought it was amazing. And Transformers 1 does look pretty cool, which is one of the reasons why we're doing Transformers at the moment on this, because I've seen the trailer recently, and it's been a long time since I've done Transformers on the channel. So I want to just do a couple more, and this is it's actually a good warm-up for what I'm planning on a couple of videos. But they do take longer to do the Transformer videos, because obviously being mechs, they take mechs and Transformers and robots take a bit longer to actually create. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine looks absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to go and watch that. I'm going to be doing a video around that as well. So I deliberately haven't done anything for the trailer, but I've been watching X-Men 97, which, well, it's now midnight now, so it's now Tuesday. So tomorrow, in 24 hours, or, okay, we'll say about 36 hours, I can watch episode 7 of it, which is getting really good. I'm really loving the X-Men 97, to be honest. That's really, really, really amazing, currently. Right, what colour do we want? I don't want to do them purple. We want a blue transformer. Maybe he needs the lighter colour for his skin bit there. Red's going on him as well. We're going to make him a red dines. Red's already been used, but no, we're going to make him reddish pink. That's fine. Only in certain areas though. So the flattening bit also takes a little bit of time, unfortunately, but there's no real super fast way to. Wait, maybe there is. Maybe I can cheat. Maybe I can make that a reference layer and then go. It worked! Oh my god, I can actually. This is so much faster to paint. Hey look, it's paint by numbers. DempseyJ illustration style. Oh, I did the lineup. Reference there. I'm going to duplicate, unlock, multiply it, and then lock it again. That way it doesn't really pick up the stuff, and I want the competing for one. So lock fill areas in. I will be doing different colours over the top. I just want to get some bits blocked in red. I think red, yeah, he's basically going to be like Destroyer in terms of colours. That would look quite cool. Potentially. Or a Perceptor Dragon. Oh yeah, we'll go with the Perceptor Dragon in the end. But I can actually do start colouring this in and then doing segments. I thought it's going to look really cool. Dark Lime looks a little bit blue for the background. Possibly, yeah. On the way it shows on here, it looks a little bit, yeah. Yes, I did see the Habsing Chimera suggestion for characters. That's pretty cool. I also saw the suggestion for these from Habsing Hotel as a Chimera, which is really cool. But I saw the other one where you mentioned Blitz, Luna, and Stolas as well. Can you record on the phone? Just asking, but I really want to hear Benny Sharp. I can't do Benny Sharp's voice. I am absolutely horrific at doing other people's character voices, so I'm afraid I can't do Benny Sharp's voice. That would have to be down to getting permission from somebody, or talking Popcross into kindly doing it, and I'm not 100% sure if that's the best idea to do, in all fairness, because once it's done for one person, it opens a precedent to try and do that for everybody asking me. If I could do his voice, it'd be quite cool. Oh golly, what is that robot? I want to make a mech out of it. Everyone else, please don't. We need to grab some scrap. That'd be quite cool, but I can't do Benny Sharp's voice. It'd have to be my narrator, so it could be like Nexon saying it, one of the others. That's not a bad idea, Justin. That's quite cool. Although I think Ben did say that earlier. Yeah, imagine the V's. Right. I want to figure out, his wings are going to have to be pretty much red as well. But they'll have different colours in them, which is fine. His arms aren't going to be completely red though. I want to add some other colours and stuff. It can be interesting to see how they look. I also thought at some point, but it'll take a lot of planning ahead. It would reduce the amount of artworks in a video, but if I was doing one character in some of these videos, maybe for the Transformer ones, if I do stuff as Transformers, I can do their robot form and their vehicle or character form as a robot. You know, do like a robot version of them. That could look quite cool as well. I didn't want to just turn this all red, but maybe I should just turn this all red and then done the other colours on top. Oh well. I will touch up the line art in a little while. I'm not really worried about a few weird bits in there because it's going to tie in a bit later. Okay. So he's got that. He's going to have that. I missed. Sorry, I was going to sneeze and I tried to not to. I tried to get the mic out the way in time and stuff, and I'm really sorry, guys, if you heard me sneeze then. Guys, work you off, made your job amazing. If not, yeah. Angelic Demon. So, let's be clear. We need to grab scrap for exactly a brand monster that has a tentacle. Oh, cool. Wait, what is off-brand? Please no. Yes. That's pretty apt and appropriate, I think. Right, so his legs do need to be red. Yeah, this is gonna. I might change the color of him a bit later. I've done this on a different layer because if I do change the color, I will be changing it. Just for now, I just want to get the basis for the flats in. Just come to here. Like I say, I'm not worried about being perfect in some of this. I mean, I would like to zoom in more and do a bit more on this, but because I'm doing other colour bits over the top, I'm pretty sure that I can sort some of these out. By zooming in now, the pen and the eraser tool, just making sure that they're on the right areas. I think we'll only get the flats done today on this, and maybe a bit of a gradient, and work on the lights and shadows later. Potentially not next Monday, but maybe next Friday or one day in the week. Oh, I might finish this off stream and start them. Try to keep one live stream, finish it off stream maybe, and then drop the time lapse out. That might be another way of doing these. Just because I think. It depends what you guys think. Would you want to watch the light and shadows this on a second part of the video, or would you are you not super fussed about it? Yeah, let's do that. Suppose we don't have like Gallahan19 there. He usually jumps in the chat asking about the redraws and stuff about now. Okay, I missed something. Now I'm going to wonder what's going to happen to Dragon Ball without Akira Toriyama. I think the series that's currently happening, Super coming back and that, is quite good. The thing about Dragon Ball is there's been a lot of fan stuff like Dragon Ball AE in the mangas, which they could bring in now, but they just need someone who respects the series. Now, there's enough in the comics with the is it the Cerulean Dragon Balls to do at least another series, and they know the content enough by now to be able to do the films properly, which is fine. But it would be nice to see somebody who actually respects Dragon Ball continue it, and there are a lot of people that have worked underneath Akira Toriyama who will be able to do that. So that would be very nice to see. Ben says, I also plan to make a universe that the punishment for racism is... Oh! Yeah, I know it's extreme, but Dr. Universe from the video where Benny and Champagne first met. Yeah. Dark line for the background. Isn't dark line like... Well, lime's kind of like a greenish colour like here, so dark lime's probably about that colour. You mean like that? I don't like that. Sorry. Survey says... It's probably too dark a colour to be honest, but yeah. A darker line. If you've got a hex code reference you can put in the chat for the line you want, I can do it. Or an RGB value. Other than that, we'll spend too long trying to find the right dark line for what you've got in mind. I mean, I'm happy to do it if you can get the RGB value or the color values or something. If you know the dark line you want, you give me the RGB for it, I can drop it in quite quickly on here and test it on different things. Oh yeah, different dimensions have different laws, Ben. That's one of the beautiful things about the multiverse. And that's where you can have some really dark versions of your favourite superheroes doing some really dark, bad things. I mean, there's one where Spider-Man literally is a zombie. He's fighting off the virus that turns into a zombie like Resident Evil. He goes to another universe and kills the Spider-Man there and tries taking over his role, and he eats the Mary Jane of that universe and sends the virus out and destroys that universe after eating the Mary Jane of his own universe. So they have some really dark stories in Marvel. But yeah. Chat in just a second, guys. There's probably a version of Batman that's bright coloured superhero and Superman that starts up. Yeah, there is. There are actually some really dark versions of them. I've seen the shorts. Explain. You're going to make a Resident Evil universe. That's a rip-off. Well, any zombie thing with a virus that mutates isn't a new story. That's been going around before Resident Evil even came out the first time.
Oh, thanks, Kingpin. I've just seen you drop the. Oh, that's perfect. That's amazing for it. I'm not sure about the if I can match the splicing frequencies, but yeah, I'll have to see what it does. Thank you so much for that, Kingpin. If you're still in the chat. Oh, and thank you for letting Nerd know that we dropped a shout out to him in this stream. I will leave the live chat and replay for anybody who wants to check it out. Yes, I saw an app on Discord for me. I will check that out later on, Ark. Kingpin Creations one I could check quickly, but I will check your... Unless... Wait, what did you drop on Discord? Was it just a picture or the darker line? Just so I know. Yeah, it's weird like that sometimes, Kingpin. I've done stuff and I thought, oh my god, I need so many more effects, and it's like some of the videos I do of the audio, it's like tons of effects for it, and some of the ones I do that everyone's like, oh my god, they've really got me. It's like, and you use 3 real good effects and some background music. That's it. Super simple. It does the job. Dark lime. You put the dark lime in the Discord. Do you not just have the RGB values? Let me have a look. That's quite a dark line. I don't have a way to get the color value of that though on the stream, but that's pretty much dark line. I might have a try at that a bit later. In theory. Once I've done a bit more of the main bulk of this. It's weird trying to get that balance between drawing and talking. Haha. It can easily go awry at times. That middle bit, I want it to be this colour. It's nice to see the streams actually keeping up this week. Last week was really surreal. My stream was in a different time zone. I finished the drawing, posted it to everybody, and it was still streaming back in time. I don't know, it's not a problem. It's just on my phone I don't have the ability to just take that bit out and use it as I would have liked to. So. But it's not a problem. I'll have a look later and I'll drop that in. See if there's something I can do. I'll have a think, see if I can figure something out for it. But I say, it's not like the end of the world. Don't worry about it. It's just a case of... sometimes it's a bit difficult when it goes to the phone because I can't load up Discord to get the image on my iPad because I've turned the internet off so I don't get any notifications come in while we're drawing, but I can't get it on the laptop to drop it in because it's streaming and my internet's not great, so it'll half kill the stream in a sense. So I can do it, it just takes a little bit of time. Well, most Gen 1s have got black on their heads, so he's going to have like the Megatron black and the Scepter black around his face. Yeah, just type it. If it's the color reference, just don't put the hash in front of it. Just type the numbers. If it's the RGB, just put R space number and all that lot that you need to.
Actually, I'm going to give him a black nose. Cool. Give me a second. I've used that, so values. Okay, so the number we have is 092 A2F. So you're on about making the background that colour. See how much easier that is? You know what? Humour me for a second here. I quite like the green better. What do you think? Green or red? The Nautica, Oceanites and Dark Decepticon, nice. The red stands out a bit more. I think I do want the green in there though. Maybe if I... What if I drop the green underneath? Maybe for the wings instead underneath. So maybe what if I... I was thinking green wings. That'd be quite cool. Oh, what? That's a good question, Justin. Which one franchise would you want to rewrite, but you couldn't before? Yeah, it's kind of been like a Dino Megazord, this one. It's quite cool. One franchise I'd love to rewrite that I couldn't before. Tricky. I feel there was a series that they did not do justice to in the films. What was it? What film was it? They crammed everything into a film I watched. I've mentioned it before. A long time ago, there was a film that would have been perfect, and they ruined it. There are a lot of films like that, to be honest. Where they try to do too much, if that makes sense. No, go for it. I can erase that. It's fine. Erase that bit out. which one was it? I mean, I would love to write a new updated version of Guyver, but I wouldn't really want to rewrite it. I would want to just continue it. The films went further than the comic, almost as far as the comics. I would love to see the continuation of that series finished off. Guyver by Booster Armor. But yeah, it's hard to say really. There's gonna be black in there. That's gonna be black there, maybe, or gold up the top shoulders. So I want green around here, I expect. I know it's behind the gold because of where it is. Hard to say really. There's so many that have been really good. I'm going to start singing that in a minute, Tegan. On the bright side of life. There, that's my singing done. Those of you that heard it, be thankful. Those of you who missed it, you can find it somewhere in this bit, timestamp it, and my terrible singing will be internet famous by the end of the week, because everybody loves how terrible people are on the internet nowadays. That's where it all comes from. Nobody cares if you can sing or not. They just care if you're making a complete fool out of yourself. I quite like this free color transform at the moment. Yes, there. It may remind you of the Dino Charge Mega Sword, probably for the colours. I don't actually know what that Mega Sword looks like, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen it. If I have, I haven't paid attention to it. I'm just going with colours that kind of may work well together. I gave it Gundam wings, which probably doesn't help. And Power Rangers are basically just giant transformers, they're mech swords anyway. They're combiners. So, yeah. Super giant mecha robot. Ah, my wars. Dino charges 7 mech swords in the first. Several mega swords that were in the first series when they introduced formations, which I hate, but I do think it works in terms of that Dino charge. Yeah, it's Humming Dempsey. I'm just chilling. 30 minutes you're going to sleep? 30 minutes I'm probably going to call at the end of the stream, to be honest. So, yeah. I appreciate that, Arc, but it's probably the mic and the connection making it sound better. My voice is not that great. I am literally tone deaf. Maybe humming and quietly I can do it, but if I sing out loud, it's not going to work. I just thought it'd be fun to just... I was just getting into the swing of things of what I was doing here, to be honest. Yeah. It's starting to come together a bit nicely now. There's some bits that need to be changed in colours. Red's definitely got to go on the on down here to make it match. I don't want the light colour for that one. I think I want to go back to a darker grey. Now he's looking like a Dinobot. I do like a good catchy tune. Yeah, Dino. What's it grey teeth look like? I was going to do gold, but I don't know, that's too much gold. I'm just literally erasing this out now while I've got a chance. I'll drop the red back on in a second. It won't take too long to fix those bits that I'm doing. Yes, that's an idea. Ooh, that needs to be on the layer above then. Special effect time! Alpha lock that, get the orange, get that. Red. The orange again. Get the yellow and bring the size down a little bit. Then duplicate, duplicate, turn off alpha lock. Turn off alpha lock and all of them. Gaussian blur it to go. Blur effects. Gaussian blur again to go more. Get that layer and start. Green will be quite good. And then on the layer above that, take the orange colour. Give my light 10. That looks kind of cool. I just want to upload that if it lets me. The brush is quite slow. Cool. So I've got that effect done. Well, I've got a chance to. What have we got? You're not alone. I can write lyrics. I can't sing them. I'm terrible at writing lyrics, but I'm even worse at singing. Imagine Celestial or Camila Carmine's daughter as a cameo. That'd be interesting. To be honest, I don't think I'm a good artist, and I think you're just that yourself. I think you're doing the same with your art. To be honest, art. Trust me, my art when I was younger was shockingly bad. It wasn't until I started doing this long-term YouTube picked up and decided to stick with what I'm doing that I changed from being not so bad to being quite good, and I've just been picking it up since, working on it. It's all a matter of time to do stuff. It just takes time, is all. It's patience and time. Art is subjective, and anybody can learn the skills that you need to do to be a good artist on YouTube. Well, a good artist, end of story, to be honest. Forget on YouTube. You find your own style, you take inspiration from people that you see, you try different techniques that they do out, and you just see what works and build it up over time. That's the only thing we do. The only difference between myself and you doing art, for example, is I've probably got a lot more experience doing it because I've been doing it a lot longer. So that's all there is to it. Which people are like, no, it can't be that. It's like, it is. It's as simple as that. I already know where I want the light to come from because I do the light most times at the same spot anyway, and it allows me to have some fun with some of the art bits. And we'll take the green and we'll go darker with it. So literally, the trick with going darker in anime is if you get the green, you want to go 20%. So you'd actually just drop this down by 20%, and then you'd shift to the right 20%. So you just shift the saturation that way 20%, there's your colour. And in animate, that would be your dark colour for your shadows. And then you just go the reverse way from the base colour to get your light bit. So that's our dark shadows from it. And if I wanted to get the light colour, I would actually go up by about 20%. And then I'd go that way by about 20%. And then I've got my light, much lighter colour to use for the anime stuff. That is the secret to anime rendering. There, told you it all in one go. The secret to doing anime cell shaded rendering. I can never say it first time. I've been doing when I was 5 and now I'm age 24, almost 24, my birthday is going to be in April. Well, congratulations for your birthday when it is, I think it's at the end, was it? You've said? Or this month. So happy birthday early on that. I've been doing it for practically, I started when I was younger, having a pen and paper in my hand. I grew all the way up until I went to school, drawing when I was at secondary school, went to college, drawing at college, didn't draw so much in my GCSE bits, but I've always been drawing,
until about the last 4 years, I took 2 years out from doing it on YouTube, and my YouTube channel's like 8 or 9 years old. I didn't do it seriously to start with. I took 3 or 4 years out from drawing, and I've got a good 10 plus years on top of you. I'm not saying exactly how old I am, but I've got a good 10 plus years on top of you. So yeah, I can completely relate, but mine's a lot more experience and practice. All you've got to do is find what people do that you like and try and learn the technique. Just copy. So for my flats, gradients work great for the flats, for example. And then obviously the light and the shadow colors from your base color. You always go back and reset that and then have some fun. So I've got a bit of blue here, so you can actually add more to it. So I've zoomed in, I've actually added a bit of a, it's light, but it's got a hint of greenish in it. And it just works for what you're doing. And then getting that whole larger picture, because I don't have to worry about, this is my favourite part, I don't have to worry about trying to blend it all in and take out the side bit on a live stream. Which makes this so much more fun. Because I can just go, color, darkness, and then the bits where I know it's kind of going to be darker, add a bit of a dark gradient onto it, and then the lighter bits will come out naturally later. So I've got that. Go back to a lighter colour for this gold, and I'll go 20% that way, 20% that way. I might even want to shift it up that way slightly bit. I could just go like right up there and say, right, so the lighter colours are going to be really light in colour. But they go more orange colour on these, so these go more towards the orange on the Transformers, I think, of the gold. They kind of break the rule on the Transformers and the gold colours. And then that's pretty much that done. So my next step on here is I'll add a hard light, take it down to about 10%, pitch black, and I've got this grain that I got, this like soft brush grain texture. I can't remember where I got it from, but it just adds a bit of texture on. Usually you wouldn't really do it too much on a Transformer, but I want to take, I might actually go a bit lower. I'm planning to give it a bit of a grunge look. So I'll go on a hard light again about 10% if you want to do this. This is optional. Instead of doing noise 1, which is quite not too bad, I'll actually go and find my grunge brush. And then I just have some fun. Actually, no, not the grunge brush. I want metal, so I actually want this Nico Raw brush that I've got. I can't remember where I got it from. However, this brush is really good because you just plaster it on. In fact, I'm going to change the layer. Let me clear that layer a second. So plaster it on full opacity, right? Drop that down a little bit. Have the setup and plaster this over it on full opacity. It will make sense shortly. You might think, oh my god, what's he doing? I'm changing also the weight that I'm using the brush on in certain areas. And then what the trick is, you want to set this same brush on your eraser if you're using Procreate, about half the opacity in that. Drop it down. You just want to go in. You just want to dab over some of the areas. Not a lot. And this will make sense in a minute. This is to give kind of the... You don't want to take all of it off. You just want to give a few patchy bits. And then once you zoom in, if you've done it, you drop the opacity down on this layer. And you bring it in just enough. Yep, a few areas. Just enough so it gives the impression of like an old, like rusty type of metal on it. Which works really well. Hey Koi, how's it going? I have a better answer. What if you had fan Omnitrix made in your trick transform into 2 different types of alien at the same time, so it kind of have a team up fight? That'd be quite interesting.
We got about 45 minutes before we're due to play, haven't we, Coy? I'm just guessing the time. I'm just hoping for like a validation of time. So it's not too like, oh my god, yeah. I've been lurking the entire time as I get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow? 45 minutes, that's cool. What's happening tomorrow? Do I know? Have you told me? Have I forgotten? Have you got a video coming out or something? I am completely out of the loop. My brain's a little bit fried today. As I've been lurking to. Oh, just work. Yeah, oh, I've got to do that as well tomorrow. Yeah, don't sound too enthusiastic, yeah? I've got to do work tomorrow. Cool. So that's the transformer added. And then I'm going to merge all these down. Merge down. This is the fun of what you can do with these now. So, because I've got these layers, I want them. Depending on what I do with the background, and I can do whatever I want with the background actually, which is quite cool. I can take a light color here, drop it over everything, and then what I do is I go. This is how I add the outside layer effect, which I'll show you guys. So you can add a glow effect from Gaussian blur to 10%. That is usually quite good. Duplicate that again because I need 2 of them. Gaussian blur that one on top of it a bit. And then just take that layer and Gaussian blur that. Just enough to give an outline. And then already what we've got is what looks like quite a cool outline on the transformer. So if I do something in the background, it stands out. And I can also actually turn that layer to color dodge to make it stronger. Or overlay. Color dodge is quite nice though. Maybe turn that one down to like a overlay somewhere. When you get the background in place, you can see it's picking up the hues, the colors, so it actually gives it a bit more of a nicer effect. But yeah, I don't need those in that moment. And that are the 2 colors I want. Let's see what we can get to in 45 minutes, shall we? So put that at 40, delete 2 of them, duplicate, drop that down to 30, duplicate, add the overlay layer, add an add layer, and put that down to about 30. Be prepared to swap between the 2 different layers. That one. Cool. But this will take longer to do than my plan and stuff. Evening dinner, cleaning, etc. So you didn't hear my singing. Awesome. Or my lap thereof. Ha 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 ha. I think it'd be cool if he was in the storm as a background. It might be quite cool for a storm background, make it look like he's flying. So signature alien is Topic. I've missed part of the conversation. That's really weird. Just a suggestion. I'm tired, but I want to see how it goes. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll drop a storm background in on this quickly, and then we'll do the light and shadows on the next video. Okay, so let's get ready for the storm background. So I can change it to that colour. A bit more blue. Then make a light colour. Drop that to there. So that clouds. Yes, I did just make this really cloudy background, a couple of pictures in the match seconds. Two choices for the lightning. One is I could use a similar to what I did with the storm video. Actually, I can use the light pen really high up, knock it onto blue. That's probably a bit lower than that. Kind of like, you know, it's large, not being so awful that light pen. Wow, that's kind of intense. Okay, I will play around with some in a second, hang on. Usually that light pen's really good, but maybe it's that blue's too bright. That's better. I mean, I'm not going to go full opacity on it anyway, but it's... Oh yeah, it's a suggestion. I want to see what it looked like. Arc. Usually suggestions, what people say, like the background to east in the sky, but it could look a bit more intimidating. I could try a different style of lightning as well. So what I do is get a colour like that, and I just go. Ironically, this technique of Gaussian blur by 10%, Gaussian blur by more, and then changing the top layer's opacity, does make some pretty cool lightning. I'll delete that one for now. Yeah, it should have been more of the I'll brush over it all. And I'll just merge them down for now. Don't like that. Did all that, I don't really like that. How do I do it on the storm one? I must use the lightning pen. I'm sure I used the lightning pen. Well, that's not a problem. It's almost 2 a.m. Get some sleep. It's 1 a.m. here almost. Appreciate you staying for as long as you did at ARC. Get some sleep. Thank you so much for staying for as long as you have. I will probably finish off the Storm background next week, to be honest. I think I'm probably going to call it here with at least this much done, and then we'll work on the rest of it next week. By the looks of things, we'll add the lightning shadows to it, but so far we've got our Dragon Transformer Gen 1 kind of looking not too bad. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. It is about 1 o'clock, so it's probably about time to sort off the stream, get to a nice stable point, and then continue it next time. Do you have any questions before we go? In fact, I'll catch up with the chat for a minute too. Basically, it continues us into an alien based on Phobos. Oh, okay. A fan made Omnitrix called the Phobotrix. That's quite cool. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the lighting on it and stuff, so it needs to be done. Draconis looks awesome. Yeah, we will put a poll out for the name, but I definitely want to put that one in there, Minecraft. That'd be quite cool. Maybe making the name of a couple of them together. But yeah, I think this is the best we're going to get for tonight. I'm been going since, I think, 2.5 hours now? Oh, 3.5 hours. Yeah, okay, we've been going 3.5 hours now, so definitely finish this off next time. I'm not sure if it'll be Monday next week because of the community redraw. Depends on how it goes with that. If not, it'll definitely be Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll continue the live stream, or next Friday, one of the two. But yeah, Draconis Prime. Oh, what's he transform into? A dragon on all fours, or a dragon 2 legs and the arms and wings? Ah, now I haven't decided, Tegan. That's a very good question. Potentially, he should transform into a dragon with the 2 wings, so more like a wyvern. But there's nothing to say that there's part of this back or something that doesn't open up and 2 clawed bits come over the top that haven't been drawn. So I don't know. We'd have to draw like a dragon from it. At the moment, it looks like more like a T-Rex with wings, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. But yes, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I do appreciate you all joining the stream, and thank you so much to Minecraft Transformers and Koi-Fish Gaming for gifting memberships. If you guys have become a member this month, then please, please, please be sure to thank them if you haven't already. And we will continue this one in another stream. He's a Decepticon, not an Autobot. Ooh. I reckon I'd like to put him as one that flips between the two, maybe. That'd be interesting. He could be a Decepticon. With the grunge effect, he looks quite Decepticon-y. We'll see. I'll put a poll out which one. If he becomes an Autobot, I'll change the colour scheme slightly. One of the perks you can do on this is to tweak the colour scheme ever so slightly. But yes, thank you all for watching. I will catch you on the next live stream, and I'll update that. It will be next week. I don't know if it's going to be Tuesday or Friday. If it is Monday, the community redraw will be pushed to the Tuesday or the Friday. But I hope you all enjoyed how our Dragon Transformers turning out. Bye, guys.